same configuration of mods in order to be able to join the server, and then also not list what the mods are in the server description. There's no real problem to pick, really.
To be honest,
send a tweet at us, maybe. Let us know.
To be honest, I forgot about the first part of what you said.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's totally in the right to do whatever he wants.
I mean, it is his own game. But I was kind of like, I'm glad I tested before we started, so at least now we know we're fucked instead of having to take 10 minutes to realize we're fucked. And then in our final stage, we're gonna draw. We're gonna play Skribbl, and then we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be great, and we're gonna play some Mount Your Friends 3-dimensional here.
How do we get in a game in this one?
I will make the game. We'll just do it the way we do every game. I'll host it. Rob will remember how to get in, and then he can relay the information to everybody else.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
It's my most important asset on the NLSS. I feel like
We all bring something to the show.
Yeah.
All right. The game is up.
Dope.
If you have access to Lion Sleep 1 and Lion Sleep 2, please combine them with other Twitch emotes so I can see how it works. I've seen Sleeping Tomo turned into a chain via Dan Giesling. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Oh, I have cheese string.
Okay.
Cheese string. Okay, yeah.
Hang on. Let me see if I can make this happen.
What about that?
Oh, god damn it. My thing is over. I gotta subscribe to you again.
Please don't turn my son into spaghetti with that the pasta emote. I would rather you didn't. I have seen him. I've seen him farting as well. Yeah, the one with Sleep Cycle's fart emote is really good. It looks like he's propelling himself across the universe. All right.
That is good.
Robert, how did you get into the game?
You go to multiplayer, private online, find friends.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, Nicholas.
That is how it is done.
I clicked on the alpaca.
That would also work, apparently.
He's got 3 fart clouds. That's pretty good.
No, I set up the game using controller. I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh, good luck, motherfucker. Oh, man.
Steger, is there any way for me to change it at this moment?
Unplug the controller.
Would that work? It switches dynamically?
Probably.
It switches dynamically. Okay. Hey, dude, Steger, you're a genius.
Look at that. Look at
That
that. It's
requires
almost like
a lot of
it's
code,
2018.
actually.
You don't let anybody tell you, Steger, that just because all your games are half-naked dudes climbing each other, it doesn't make you a real game developer. You got it all figured out.
Firing babies out of a cannon.
That's a fair point, yeah.
We need that 1K tournament.
Exactly.
So you can climb the boys the fastest.
He tweeted about, I forgot if I liked it or not, but he tweeted about a game called Puppy Paw Troll.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're various emergency service members.
Because it's like Paw Patrol.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it might just be Paw Patrol. I don't remember. But
Well,
it
is
was,
your son old enough to watch television yet?
Oh, well, I mean, he does. I don't know if he's old enough.
Like, at what age
Gotta
does
show him that Papa What's in Your Mouth show, because that's a pretty good one.
I don't know about that.
Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, it's True in the Magic Kingdom and Word Party.
Dude,
Ooh,
Word
it's
Party
jam.
sounds like right up my alley.
Oh, man. It's about 4 little animal children that live together, and it's by the Jim Henson people.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
they ask the big kids, who are you, for permission for everything.
What do you mean?
They
They
songs.
they ask the camera, like, can we do this?
Big kids, can we go outside and play today? And they sing a little song, please, please, please. Can we go play outside? And then they're like, no matter what you say out loud, they always go and play outside. They think you say yes. I'll yell no at them all the time.
Man, they should sort that out. That's a pretty nasty bug.
Kids TV is so bad. I mean, like, necessary, but also, I mean, just awful with an adult and critical eye.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that one like teaches them stuff. The other one is just like a girl traveling around with little magical wishes, solving problems that usually either her or her cat create. So,
yeah.
And it doesn't really teach it anything.
It teaches her responsibility. You know,
doesn't explain why the little girl's there living in the Rainbow Kingdom or how she got there. Like nothing.
I was always pissed because Dora was like, do you want to go to the supermarket or do you want to go in a cave? And I was like, I want to go in the fucking cave, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they take you to the supermarket and they teach you about vegetables. I don't give a shit.
I do have to ask. This is not meant as a shot. But didn't Dora the Explorer start airing when you were like 17 years old?
Yeah, it's a joke, Ryan.
Okay. I don't know. You seem intimately familiar with the context required to make the joke, so I thought it was a question worth asking.
I would watch anything, even Dora, over these two shows at this point.
You
Thousands of times I've seen them. It's
Get a
made me
DVD
eat
set.
pandas.
Let him watch some Dora, dude. Get
Is
us some
Dora like? Have we reached Dora nostalgia yet?
Every show.
Like if I ask this every September, but like you're a college freshman, you're watching the show. First off, turn off Twitch, go socialize. Secondarily, use your Twitch Prime subscriptions. Tertiarily, what are people nostalgic about? Because when I went to my first year of university was in the fall of 2006, and everybody was singing "I Want It That Way" and "It's Tearing Up My Heart" by NSYNC. So what are people nostalgic about if they're in freshman year of university right now?
Still SpongeBob, probably.
Still?
Yeah, I feel like SpongeBob lasted for 20 years.
It's a long time, yeah.
Gangnam Style. Wow.
Actually makes you less intelligent if you watch it.
Wow, that is a shot across the bow for about 95% of our target audience.
I love
it. There was a study done on it, and children who watched SpongeBob ended up being less intelligent.
Really?
I'll find it eventually. I don't know. I heard about it one day, and now I'm telling you without efficient, backup data. But sounds good.
I watched a lot of SpongeBob, and I'm a certified genius, so obviously that is totally wrong.
Did you guys ever watch Angela Anaconda, or is that a Canadian show?
I would have watched that. I never heard of it.
It is. It might be the worst song, the worst theme song in television history. Like, it's like, my name is Angela. Hey, hello, welcome to my very own show. Like the whole point is that she's just a girl with a really whiny voice.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
That's the whole
not
show.
A snake?
You know what it is? It's like Haters Back
What about
Off.
The Nanny?
It's
The
Miranda
Nanny was
Sings.
about that too.
Yeah, but
I liked The Nanny when I was a kid, to be honest with you.
Dude, I think The Nanny is still kind of like okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, Fran Drescher does have an annoying voice, but she's also a timeless beauty. So,
Mm-hmm.
Just like Oprah Winfrey.
I've done this bit before, but I don't know if it's still on the air. Maybe Cobalt, you can educate me on this. But there was a show when my little brother was a little kid called Ubi, and that. All right, if you guys don't remember me talking about this, it is by far the worst children's show that I have ever seen.
Have you seen Word Party?
Okay, here's the thing. Do they speak English on Word Party?
Well, one of them just speaks in whining a lot of the time, but mostly English, yeah.
So Ubi spends time as a hand puppet with googly eyes. Everybody's a hand puppet with googly eyes, and they speak gibberish. They're like, "Oh, Ubi, oh,
maybe I have seen this."
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. What the hell is that teaching children? They don't learn how to speak English from this show. It's terrible.
Well, maybe it's for like infants.
Yeah, you shouldn't baby talk your kids.
Yeah, you shouldn't baby talk at all. Yeah,
you should speak full words and to let them
I don't
learn
have
how
any
to talk
kids.
faster.
well, it's like Robert De Niro in Meet the Parents, right? Like, you're not supposed to speak to them in a baby voice, and you're not supposed to, ever give them anything when they cry, so that as an adult they learn to repress all of their emotions and clean their own room.
They gonna clean that room. Word Party teaches them that it's a game to clean the room. Okay.
Do you ever worry that like the gamification of responsibility is a short-term good that incentivizes people to make their lives better, but long-term makes them incapable of finding an intrinsic reward for hard work done, and instead makes them constantly wonder where the reward is going to be for just handling their own business?
Like getting money for playing video games.
Life's a game.
Yeah. And we've all lost.
After listening to that,
Cobalt's won.
A little bit.
Cobalt won because he passed on his genes.
Well, that's true.
Hell yeah.
Bucko?
I got a great kid with a little quirky eye, and he rolls around and screams mama.
Does he got a quirky eye?
Yeah.
Does he got a quirky eye though?
Yeah,
I watched a lot of
dilates
Ubi when I was
larger.
a kid. All right. Oh, really? So he's got like a David Bowie thing going on. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's called. They diagnosed him
From-
with congenital
How do you-
Horner syndrome, but
Oh,
it doesn't even look like he has Horners. So I don't know. He's fine. So that's good.
That sounds fun.
Dude, a
He's
quirky
chilling.
eye, it can give you a lot of character.
Yeah.
It's
David
only in
Bowie,
the darkness.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone also has
Really?
Horners from being born with
Oh, the
forceps.
forceps, yeah. Tori Spelling.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
I
with
wish I was born with
He's
forceps.
chilling.
My arms would be so strong.
you. That's
and
true, yeah. We only got biceps.
I want extra
No
ones.
wonder Sylvester Stallone is so jacked.
Get up there.
Double the power in your arm.
Superman.
What if Supermaning that hoe is when you come on a girl's back and then stick the sheet to it?
Yeah.
What would some other superhero sexual acts be? Like, I think the Flash is pretty obvious, but
The Green Lantern when you put on the glow-in-the-dark cock ring.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
Why is- what about condoms? They have glow in their condoms too.
Well, you can
Yeah,
still
but
call
you
that
gotta have the
Lantern.
ring.
The Green
Yeah, I
Lantern.
get it, but-
The Green Lantern does not use condoms. He's a superhero.
Oh, dude, he can create anything with the ring. He
He
just
can
create.
create a condom.
Yeah.
Oh, he could create like a fucking like
could.
a dam to block up the cervix.
Or a
He can
morning after
create-
pill.
Oh my
He
god.
could just create a woman and have sex with her green body.
Wait, can he make edible things?
Well, not till October.
I don't know.
He
I
okay,
don't know
so
if I'd eat it.
he probably can, but he has to like sustain it with his willpower. So you'd probably eat it and then be
It
hungry.
would
later, 'cause-
disappear from
yeah,
your
it's-
stomach.
It'd disappear out of your stomach.
I have a real question about the Green Lantern.
Okay.
What if he's dehydrated? Because he's weak to yellow things, right? What if he's
Yeah.
dehydrated? Is he weak to his own piss? Like if
could be.
he got a little of his own piss
Oh
on his
my
hands,
God.
is it like
He's
you're-
weak to fear. There's also the Red Lantern people,
Yeah.
which are anger as well.
Mm.
So
Yes, they have red.
not
condoms.
just yellow.
I was also gonna. Does he
Red
piss
condoms.
green?
Huh?
Does he piss green? That's another question I had. And I have one more for you. Why doesn't he just create like a green lens? And then whenever Sinestro's like, oh, yellow laser beam, he's just like, green lens. And then it flies through the green lens, and he's like, that's my laser now.
I'm pretty sure Sinestro is a red lantern, actually.
He has
I
a
could be completely
purple head, and he looks like Richard Nixon, but he shoots yellow things for sure. Because he was in the Super Friends, the 1980s version of the cartoon. Every Super Friend had one villain that came along for the ride,
Yeah.
and Green Lanterns was Sinestro.
Mm,
That's how I learned, like, who the fuck Black Manta is.
mm.
I was like, what's this dude? He's got, like, a
That's
toilet on
Aquaman's
his head.
villain, right?
Yeah, it's Aquaman's angry boy.
Yeah. I watched Super Friends when I was a kid. That show sucked.
It's so bad, but as an adult, it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. That poor one kid in the Wonder Twins who was always a bucket of water.
Oh,
as a cat.
Zan and Jaina, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's Jaina. What is it? One of them has to take the form of something that's water, and one of them takes the form of an animal.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's been a while.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Don't they
90.
combine together or something?
Yeah, many
Or-
times they will combine together. 95% of the
stepbrother
time, Zan goes, form of a bucket of water, and then Jaina is like, I'm fucking a falcon. And then she just
A
picks up the
dinosaur or
water
something.
in her talons and then flies to wherever the danger is. Like,
Yeah.
the best thing that they could come up with is, I'll be something you can carry, and then, you carry me.
Yeah. He
It
didn't
should have been an elephant. She could have snorted her brother.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is that the show that had the Triceratops that shot a laser out of it,
that seems plausible.
Probably, yeah, I could see
and
that.
it had like a blob person?
Is this Power Rangers now?
No, it
Dude.
was like a white blob, I think.
I genuinely think that Cobalt, the elephant thing, may have happened. Like, in my head, I think that she may have shot her brother out of her trunk once. I'm just.
Yeah.
We had like in college, we had like 3 seasons of Super Friends on DVD, and we would just watch it when we were stone sober and totally not under the influence of anything at all. And it was a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a show, man. It's a real show.
What's the Spider-Man cartoon that all the gifts come out of? Because I want to watch that.
It's like a 60s.
60s one,
yeah.
It looks awful.
Oh yeah.
That's it. They a lot of times in a lot of those shots, they just didn't draw the lines on Spider-Man's chest. they just didn't do it. You know, they're just like, we don't got the budget for lines.
Can I get Twitch to do like a full playthrough of all of the Spider-Man episodes, and then I'll just co-stream them?
That would be pretty good. That's the one that's like that has the classic theme.
I was gonna say
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that must have been the first time that was ever invented.
68. Like, could it have been another year?
Dude, I watched the Spider-Man show from the 90s and loved that. Also a terrible show from what I remember.
I missed every single one of those. Like, I never watched the Batman animated series, the Spider-Man one. I heard like the Justice. I did watch a little Ghostbusters. I heard the
Egon
Justice
was
League
blonde
one was good.
and had a pompadour.
Justice League was good, yeah.
I don't remember that.
In the TV show,
in the cartoon, Egon was blonde and had a pompadour, and it fucked me up because then I thought he really had that, and when I watched the movie again, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Me too. I was like, why is his hair this different now?
Yeah, his hair's all fucked up.
Do you guys know this one? The one that goes.
The X-Men.
That's the original X-Men. That was my favorite show.
Great,
I was just making sure that we were like.
When in the intro, when Wolverine cuts the screen.
He cuts the Sentinel up?
Cuts it up, yeah.
Oh my god.
So good.
Chops it up. Oh, yeah, that's a great show.
I had a giant life-size Wolverine painted on my wall as a child.
Really?
Yellow spandex. Yep.
The fucking
my mom
knuckles,
drew it.
Yeah.
claws in him.
That's really cool.
I was Wolverine for Halloween. I think I have a 12-inch Wolverine
dick.
Don't say it.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah.
That was back when Scott Summers was a responsible young man and not the total fuck up that he became in the movies.
Yeah.
Dude, not just Scott Summers, but Storm was a fucking badass in
ruled.
that show. Yeah, unlike she was in the fucking movies where they made Halle Berry into like a damsel in distress.
The
like
a badass Jubilee for comic relief.
Scott Summers in X-Men 3, even though I'm not a huge comic book fan, is probably like the biggest betrayal I've ever experienced. Maybe that or the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, but I still think like at least stylistically that tried something. But when Scott Summers in X-Men 3 is just like, well, my contract's up, so I'm gonna deliberately get myself exploded for no reason. Then you're like, okay, fair enough.
He was like the leader of the gang, man. He was so cool.
You
he
know
was
him well.
responsible. He had the skin tight blue with the white stripes like a Dodge Viper GT.
Yeah.
Dude was a fucking sports car, shot fucking lasers.
And
now he's just like a stupid idiot.
But he had to film Hop, so like he wasn't there for the whole movie.
Dude, actually, speaking of superhero actors, one who really turned his shit around was fucking Chris Evans.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Captain America now, but was Johnny Storm in a fucking terrible,
I completely forgot about that.
I know.
He got swelled up.
Simultaneously, the best
Green Lantern.
the best Fantastic Four movie that's ever been made.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Still is. Don't forget about Ryan Reynolds, though, with his Green Lantern into Deadpool as well.
Yeah, I watched Green Lantern after the fact because I love him from Deadpool, and he was not very good in that.
No, that movie is just highly bad.
It's just boring.
You don't even have to look at Green Lantern to Deadpool. You'll get Deadpool to Deadpool for Ryan Reynolds turning that shit around.
That's true.
Deadpool was in that really terrible X-Men Origins Wolverine movie.
Right.
Oh, the one with Will.i.am.
Yeah, I
at
think
least
so.
The video game was okay.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like one of the few that was actually not terrible.
I remember that.
It was a character action game.
I was thinking about that the other day because that game was dope. Because you could cut up Wolverine's body and it would grow back.
He turned into like a skeleton, and then his muscles would form over the bones.
Yeah, that game was dope, actually.
I didn't play any of those superhero games. I was just like slightly off for whatever reason.
They're mostly trash.
I never played that Hulk game that people have like
Ultimate Destruction on the GameCube.
Yeah,
one of my favorite games of all time.
Really?
I love that.
Never even heard of it.
Oh, it's so good.
I did play Spider-Man 2, so in all those conversations, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm with you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the new game coming out, so maybe we can put this fucking swinging to rest. I'm just tired of talking about the swinging in Spider-Man 2.
I feel like Spider-Man 2 swinging is almost like it's a meme at this point.
It is, yeah, absolutely. But then
I like it
again,
unironically,
it hasn't been as good in any of the other games, in fairness.
I will say,
According to
though,
Nerd Cube, it's real good.
according to, well, at least my experience, is Spider-Man historically the best or second best superhero video game property? Spider-Man on PS1 and N64, pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't remember, there was another one that was like PS1 only, I think. Then there was the Spider-Man movie game, which was okay, aged really badly. Spider-Man 2 was obviously extremely well liked.
Ultimate Spider-Man was actually real good.
Really?
What about the Batman games in
That,
comparison?
I think that's
that's
got to
the
be
thing,
considered
yeah.
number one, probably. But
even on Nintendo, he had a really good like old school game.
The
where you-
Sunsoft one? That
But that was like a platformer.
Dude, that game was so bad.
What?
Sunsoft was a trash game developer. I'm sorry,
I
but
can't
all the
remember if
games
that's
they
the one I
made-
played.
well, there's like that
Were-
one classic Batman, and then there's maybe like 6 or 7 years where they made some truly horrible ones.
really bad ones, yeah.
The
Yeah,
controls
that
were
was the
impossible.
good one I liked.
Everything moved like it was stuck underwater and sticky to all the walls.
That's like any
I don't know how people
Nintendo
played it.
game.
No, there's
So-
better and worse.
I would
Even
say
Mario.
I would say like even
Mario
though
sucks.
I liked Arkham Asylum and Arkham City probably more than I've liked any other Spider-Man game that I've played, I think Spider-Man's got to take the crown for that because he's probably
Ooh.
had more. He's probably had more good games in his series. You know, like the Spider-Man on
We
the
gotta add them up and
N64.
take the aggregate though, because like I think
Yeah.
Spider-Man might have the most releases of any superhero.
He definitely does. Yeah,
Yeah, there
I
was
don't
like
know.
side-scrolling beat 'em up on Super Nintendo that had Carnage in
Yeah.
it, and like
Maximum Carnage. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
that
good
game was awesome.
Oh, separation anxiety.
Yeah. I don't.
It had
remember
a
that
red cartridge on the SNES.
one. Oh, really?
they really named an SNES game Separation Anxiety.
It was like Carnage Separation Anxiety or
Wow,
something.
that's wild.
It's like a post-hardcore album or something.
Yeah.
Please let me.
But again, I really love Arkham City. I think it's like one of the best games. I think probably the best superhero game ever made, in my opinion.
The X-Men games aren't that great. That's for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
They don't make that many of them.
Destiny kind of blew, right? See,
Yeah.
this is how I know. Nobody played it at all. It came out like 2 years
I
ago.
played it.
Yeah, no, I did not play it.
I just am not going to defend it.
The only good X-Men game I can think of that actually rings true to me still to this day is the arcade cabinet.
Yeah, the beat 'em up is pretty
Yeah.
okay.
And that wasn't good, but I liked it anyway.
Well, they had so they had Marvel Ultimate Alliance, right? They made 2 of those
Yeah.
games. But I think before that, didn't they make an X-Men version before they got the entire Marvel license? I remember it, but I could be
No.
it could be in a fucking fever dream. Wasn't that
Oh.
a thing?
Somebody in my chat said X-Men Legends, so okay, I'm gonna say
X-Men
maybe
Legends.
that's a real thing then.
Okay, yeah. I remember playing that and liking it, but I remember Marvel Ultimate Alliance being awesome. So I don't know. Maybe that one is the best X-Men game.
It was just kind of like a beat 'em up with some mild arcade or RPG mechanics. There wasn't much to it. I mean, you could at least
Well-
play as your favorite heroes, which was fun.
It was kind of more like it was a beat 'em up with like light strategy and light RPG, basically.
Hey, you know a game is really bad, at least if you're an adult?
What's that?
Lego Marvel, whatever the hell Cade and I played 6 months ago on a Saturday.
Oh, the
Actually-
Marvel superheroes.
Yeah. I played some of the other Lego games. Like Lego Star Wars, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago. I was like, that's pretty
Harry
good.
Potter is really fun. I like that one.
Yeah. Lego Marvel.
Can
made
you
me
play
want
as
it.
T'Challa?
You can play as T'Challa, yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They
mean-
usually have rosters like 120
Yeah,
characters.
you can
Yeah,
play as
yeah.
anybody.
The
Yeah.
spriting is just like 6 pixels on a freaking disc.
I did
Just
indeed,
pop it on
yeah.
the face.
When I saw T'Challa, I went, that's T'Challa. A single
Isn't it
tier.
T'Chonka?
That's the
That's his
Rainbow
dad.
Six guy.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. what's his dad's name? He's got a something.
It is like it's T'Chaka, I think. But
Okay, there you go.
but they
yeah.
say it like T'Chonka in the movie.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing that I'll give Lego like major credit for is that all the characters do have individual abilities, right? Which
Wait,
is pretty cool.
In what?
In like all those Lego games.
Oh
like
yeah,
in,
you press
Star
the B
Wars.
button and then your dude does whatever his special
that
ability
hero
is.
does, right?
Yeah, but
Like-
there's like 4 archetypes. There's like he either throws something, or he gets big, or like she goes fast, or she gets small. Those are the 4 archetypes. Is like, except Doctor Strange, he can turn back time.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I got real pissed though, because on one of the puzzles there's a magical apple that gives the villain power. And so they go, hey, Doctor Strange, use your time powers to make it so, like, the apple is, no longer given power. And I went up to the apple, and I tried to go back in time so that the apple became, like, a seed and then phased out of existence. And the game was just like, please, Doctor Strange, help us. And I was like, I can't solve the fucking puzzle. And eventually I figured out you have to go forward in time so that the apple rots into nothing. And I was like, you know what? I understand, but really both ways seem equally valid to me.
Couldn't he just do that to the enemies and rot them into nothing instead?
No, because they don't have a green hue on them.
Oh.
Wait a
Makes
minute.
sense,
I don't
yeah.
think that works. Because if... So somebody took the apple and used it for bad, right? That was the assertion?
Correct.
If you went forward in time, wouldn't they just take the apple and use it for bad and it would leave?
Goodbye.
Poop it out.
It's a good point, actually.
If you went backward in time, it would do what you said, but forward doesn't work in that
That's
situation.
what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, that does not make a lot of sense.
So your
actually.
solution was actually the real solution.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But here's the thing: if you go back in time and then undo the seed, well, guess what? Now you've just created the possibility that seed will be created again. So you've made thousands of Hitler apples.
A sound of thunder, yeah.
That's terrifying.
That's
Anyway.
why we should go forward in time and piss on Hitler's corpse instead of back in time and kill him as a baby. You know.
Hitler never died.
I mean, he's probably, like, even if he lived, he's dead
He's
now.
dead now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely dead. Yeah, now.
But he fled to Spain.
Wait, why
And
do
a
you think
U-boat.
he's not necessarily dead? They had all kinds of great experiments figuring out shit.
That's true. He did try to get the Ark of the Covenant once.
Yeah, maybe
the
he
Holy
drank from
Grail.
the Holy Grail and
Yeah.
he's alive and well inside of the flat Earth.
Dude, I did watch
History
one of
Channel
those
did a
shows.
show on him.
I probably watched the same thing when it came to
Oh.
Netflix, and the dude
He
was
would
like,
live in a Nazi megastructure. That's my bad.
Yeah.
the guy was like, Hitler is definitely, he might be dead, but he didn't die at the Führer bunker, because like the Russians took the skull, and then later, like 70 years later, they did a DNA test on the skull, and they're like, this is a horse's skull or something
It was
like
a
that.
woman's
Wow.
skull.
Yeah,
is what I
yeah.
heard.
The horse.
Who would get fooled?
It wasn't a horse's skull, okay? I'm just saying.
They said it was a woman's skull. Is what I
Yeah.
heard.
Ah, okay.
A woman horse?
And then they were like, the exhibit is now closed.
Yeah, it's the fake news, deep state media that's doing it, trying to keep Hitler from the world. Everyone wants to see him play again, you know. Why don't they just tell?
I don't get it.
Guitar, let him go. It's like Elvis.
Oh, that's
believed to be
okay.
alive, yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about baseball.
Biggie and Tupac are alive wherever he is. Too.
Yeah, Tupac's alive.
Those are
writing
like the
raps.
weirdest conspiracy theories to me. It's like 2004. I had an acquaintance who really thought Tupac was still alive, and it was like he's gonna come back in like November of this
Drop
year.
a dozen albums at the
Yeah.
same time.
And you're like, why would Tupac? If he faked his own death, for one good reason is why.
Yeah.
You know, he
To
could
make
just.
a big return, that's why.
Well, like the Tupac conspiracy is actually a fun one because what? I don't actually know if this is true. I've just heard from conspiracy theorists talking about it. But what isn't part of the conspiracy theory that his mom was like on an FBI watch list for being part of like the Black Panthers?
No,
or
I've
something?
never heard about that, but maybe.
Yeah, that's at least part of the conspiracy theory. So that's part of that thing. So.
Well, just
I've
like
heard
the
that
idea
was
that
fun.
if you're gonna fake your own death, you wouldn't be like, "Oh, Tupac drowned," and here's like a picture of his corpse. Instead,
drowned.
you're like, "We're gonna stage a violent shooting, like in the middle of downtown Los Angeles." Like that's the way you would. It's like trying to stage the moon landing, like literally on Hollywood Boulevard. It just seems to add a few extra complications into the conspiracy.
I'm sure you saw what happened to Sherlock. You know, there's no way they could have faked that.
Good point.
Have you heard about the theory? Maybe it was Vegas, my bad. Have you heard about the theory that JFK actually shot himself? Please.
Come on.
Please. I need to know. I need to know. I believe you. I just need to know.
He shot himself as Ted Cruz. And the real Ted Cruz is a fake Ted Cruz.
It's from Red Dwarf. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
JFK is the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah!
Dude, you know what, though? It would be, like, I mean, it would be obviously fucked up in many ways, but it would be really hilarious if Ted Cruz actually was the Zodiac Killer. And we
I don't know if that would be hilarious.
No, it would.
It
It
would
would
be
be
hilarious.
It would.
That would be so funny.
There's no way. That guy doesn't have the amount of testosterone pumping through his body to be
That's what they thought about Dexter.
to kill somebody.
Oh, man.
Did you see the photo of him as a mime?
Yes. He was doing a play, right, in his high school or something, in a religion class.
Did you see him as a dog?
I don't think I saw that.
I saw him try to dunk a basketball.
I saw that as well. It's a good gift.
He's not very good at dunking things.
Dude, I gotta say, I will review positively almost any Netflix true crime show in existence. New one came out. It's called like Inside the Mind of a Killer or something like that. Don't watch it. It sucks. That's the
I only watched 2 episodes of it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I am a sucker for all that stuff. It was trash.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
I liked Ted Cruz dog.
I've been watching Ozark, the 2nd season, and it's pretty good. I have to stop myself from binging it.
We talked about it yesterday, so we can't talk about it today.
Off the docket.
I'm sorry to inform you.
Not allowed. I probably will watch that at some point. I like the 1st season well enough.
2nd season I'm enjoying better than the 1st season.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They should have named every season after a different mountain range.
Well, they are kind of stuck in that. Like, thank God Breaking Bad wasn't called Albuquerque, New Mexico. Because, you know, really kind of limits your options.
Just hear me out here. So the 1st year is called Ozarks.
Yeah.
2nd year, they kind of blow your mind. They go as Appalachias. And you go, oh, okay, so they're moving around.
Yeah.
Season 4 trailer comes out. They're like, whoa, this doesn't even look like America. And then they open the title card. Fucking
Alps.
Himalayas. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Jason Bateman on the peak of Mount Everest. What are they doing that? He's cooking meth or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like laundering money or something.
He's climbing to the top with Batman as his guide.
Right, yeah, basically.
And then they make a video game out of it. That'd be awesome.
I'm just saying, it'd be sick.
Jason Batman.
It just irritates me to picture that movie in my head. Like Jason Bateman as Batman. He's like, I don't even get it. Why are they... Can't they just be like a normal boomerang? Why do they have to be shaped like a bat just because I'm Batman? I don't understand. Like,
actually, so I watched Batman Begins with Jess the other night, and it's that movie has my favorite scene in all of the trilogy, which is Batman alone in his cave with these weird long fingers, and he like whips them out and gets them all. They get all straight, and then he makes them go limp again. It just never explained. Like, I think it's supposed to be his cape or something, but he's just got these weird, super long fingers. It's hilarious. So good.
I watched Batman Begins like a year ago for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I do think it kind of sucks.
What, Batman Begins?
Let me pull it back.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as The Dark Knight Rises, but I do think it's kind of overrated.
I think they're all overrated.
I love it when we talk about movies because I can always rely on Cobalt to take the heat off of me immediately.
I watched The Dark Knight Rises is the one with the Joker?
No. Dark Knight, yeah.
That's Dark Knight.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I watched it very recently and I was like, this isn't as good as I remember. and it was my favorite one.
You know, conversely, I did the same, had the exact opposite opinion.
Yeah, I think that
like,
movie
wow,
is still
this is
pretty
just
good.
as good as I remember. Yeah.
I think the only bad Batman movie is Batman and Robin.
No.
Yeah, that's definitely not
think
true,
even
yeah.
Batman Forever was entertaining, even though it was not great.
Is that the one with
Jim Carrey?
Ice
Jim Carrey,
is nice.
yes.
No, that's
Jim
Batman
Carrey.
and Robin, yeah.
Dude, okay,
George
hear me
Clooney,
out.
get out of here.
Hear me out. I know he's already played the Riddler, but Jim Carrey would make an excellent Joker.
I think Jim Carrey's kind of done.
Yeah, I think he is too.
He's tapping
He
out.
paints now.
I like a lot of stuff he's been in. He had like 15 great years, and Eternal Sunshine's one of my favorite movies ever. Truman Show is amazing, but like, I mean, he was in a movie last year. I think it's called Dark Shadows or something like that, or you can find it for yourself. But it got a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was like straight to DVD or Blu-ray. So it's like Dark Crimes. That's it. So it's like
He was also in Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah, which was, I don't know, has like an 8 on Rotten Tomatoes or something. So like,
I don't want him to be done. I like Jim Carrey.
I liked Jim Carrey.
yeah, I'm like,
He's crazy as hell, dude.
He's kind of gone off the rails a bit.
I'm like
for a while.
51-49 on being pro Jim Carrey.
He brings his own coffee sweetener with him everywhere.
Now that
like
is true.
What's wrong with that?
It's just
That's just a little crazy. It's just like a little extra.
Yeah, I mean, people like people who are eccentric and have some quirks to them. Gives you character.
I think it's really
very eccentric man.
It's very eccentric how he was an anti-vaxxer very prominently for so long.
Yeah.
Well, that's shitty. I don't like that, but that doesn't really come into play when he's acting.
I agree.
True.
Usually.
I agree.
But then, like, a lot of his movies have been really bad lately.
Correct.
Like for like 10 years.
It kind of started with the number 21, I feel like.
Excuse me, number 23, right?
No, yeah, you're right, whatever. It's so bad, I took off more points off of it. That's a really bad movie.
It twists in a way that just annoyed me.
But dude, like the Jim Carrey, Andy Kaufman, Man on the Moon documentary, that was pretty cool. And I went into it thinking that he's gonna be a shithead, and he kind of was. But I was also like, he's dedicated to his craft, and it probably made the movie better.
Did you watch the documentary about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
The documentary is amazing.
The movie itself was very good too.
Agreed, dude. Same dude who directed Amadeus.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that's a movie.
He's stuck. Oh, there you go.
I thought I was, yeah.
Good film. Yeah, I don't know,
arm up there.
Jim Carrey's kind of got like a Nicolas Cage kind of thing going on, where it's just like he's got some good movies in the catalog. It's just a lot of it is real bad, like worse than regular bad.
I want to run something by
other? Oh,
Lamadeus.
Yeah, I'm in. Print it.
Continue.
All right.
Are there other
got a TV show coming?
Continue.
What's that about?
Someday. What? Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah, it's the
demon doors opened.
You rang.
Hello.
Yeah, Nick, what were you saying?
The actors that are from the same era that we're discussing, the Jim Carrey era, where it was like their prime was kind of when we were growing up specifically, and now they're kind of towards the middle to end of their career.
Right.
Are there any of those actors that are still going that like never had your career is basically dead, and then they either come back or don't?
Yes.
I feel like Gary Oldman's a good example of that.
Yeah, but he's not really part of the. It's not like when I was like 10, I was like, "Mom, take me to go see the new Gary Oldman movie."
I mean, I was, but yeah, I get what you're saying. No.
I didn't do that either, unfortunately.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
A lot of Ben Stiller's recent output is not great. Oh, thank you. But
Robert Downey Jr. too.
But he did like the reverse.
Yeah, he crashed and came back
straight
big.
to coke.
Yeah, came back. He came back bigger than ever before too.
Yeah.
It's that coke.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Supercharged.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks never dropped.
I was gonna say Leo DiCaprio is a good example of one of those. Actually.
Okay.
You know?
I would Leonardo DiCaprio still up there, no question about it.
I hated him too after Titanic. I was like, who is this guy? I hate you, Jack. And then he made some good movies, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling you.
Yo, What's Eating Gilbert Grape? He is fucking brilliant in that. Which is, and that was like when he was like 18 or something.
What about Jackie Chan? Oh, everybody forgot about the fucking Panama Papers. I thought I was the capitalist here.
Did Jackie Chan blow up the cars in Malta?
The Panama.
Is that what happened?
You know what? Panama Papers?
Yeah, that's the Panama Papers got people blown up in Malta.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I was mostly talking about like the tax evasion or avoidance portion of it.
Oh yeah, the people who released them or whatever got blown up in car bombs.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
maybe they should have thought of that before they blew the whistle.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I think Tom Hanks is the only actual answer.
It's weird.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio definitely.
Leonardo
as well,
DiCaprio.
I feel like.
I also feel like Tom Cruise is a weird case in that his public opinion wavers, but his cinematic output is pretty consistent.
Yeah. He's a weird
He's
one.
been around
right?
since the
Because-
80s, though.
True.
Yeah. And the other thing that's weird about Tom Cruise is he's one of those actors that I think, even unlike somebody like Tom Hanks or Leonardo DiCaprio, he really plays like Tom Cruise every movie.
And Tom Hanks has also been around since the 80s as well.
True.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He plays. He's one of those actors that just plays themselves, which
Dude,
is fine.
You're
I
right.
don't blame him. But
There's so many other examples though of the inverse, like
Yeah.
Johnny Depp
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he's kind of turned.
in like the
down.
late '90s and early 2000s. Are like, oh my god, Johnny Depp's in this movie. I gotta go see it. Now you're
Yeah.
like, holy shit, Johnny Depp's in this movie. He looks like a fucking nut job. I will never see that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the draw, now he's the sole repulsion act.
Bruce Willis is a good one, too, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think he's had a dip.
He's consistent.
No, I thought you meant that he was like poisoned.
Yeah. No, people still want to watch Bruce Willis movies these
Really?
days. Yeah, I mean, like, The Expendables actually has like 5 movies or something now.
What
Is he
about
in
the
that?
right? What is that? The Rising Sun? When did that come out?
Oh yeah, my dad loved that movie.
That's
1993.
That's the Vietnam movie.
No, it's not the. I can't. He's like in an army. I think it's like a Syria or something.
Mm.
He's in.
Lynn
Yeah.
loves the Expendables. I don't get it.
It's
I watched when I fell asleep. It's just all guns firing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm not too into him.
I think
either,
it's very bad.
but I think
Sorry,
it's
Lynn.
okay.
So is Escape with like Sylvester Stallone's little escape movies
Yeah,
where
I
they're
can see that.
stuck in prison. Come on, get your little hand on his face.
You know what? Actually, Sylvester Stallone probably fits that bill.
But
A little
he's had gone up and down because like the Rockies are like super weird. Like in order to
Yeah,
verify whether a Rocky movie is going to be good, you have to put it into like an algorithm. It's like
Does it have one word as the title and is it a name?
yes, exactly.
Well, that's-
One word, cool. One word plus a number. We're gonna have to get back to you.
Hey, Rocky 2's good.
Yes, I agree.
Tears of
Rocky-
the Sun, that's the one.
Did you know he doesn't win the fight at the end of the first Rocky? That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But he gives it his all and
It's
proves
the
that he
whole
can
movie
stand
is him-
toe-to-toe with him.
Here,
It's a
I'll-
training montage, and then he loses.
I'll
But
blow
he's
your
supposed
mind,
to be a
Nick.
show fight.
I'll blow your mind, Nick. In the first Rambo, he's not even in Vietnam.
Yeah,
He
Doesn't
doesn't
he like
even
go
ram?
kill everybody in like his hometown or something?
yeah. He murders like a
Yeah.
lot of cops in Rambo 1.
Yeah.
Lots and lots.
Yeah,
of
but it's
cops,
because he has PTSD though, so it's okay.
Yeah, but then in the second
Basically,
one,
yeah.
they're like, we need a guy who knows the ins and outs of the jungle, and they get
Who
like
knows how
this.
to kill cops? In the
Yeah, they hire him to like do this op in Vietnam or Cambodia, and like you're like he's like a. I'm not saying he's a war criminal, but I'm like it wouldn't be the first guy you would probably tap to be on the mission. I
It
assume.
might make him literally a war criminal.
It's because he's
Lots of
expendable.
Well, there you go.
Ah, yeah, it's a pretty
Oh.
Expendables. That's why he made him.
Okay, only one person dies in Rambo 1, but still, he
Yeah.
did kill them.
What? I
Wasn't
thought it was
there a
like
showdown with
He,
like,
he shoots up a lot of town infrastructure. is
he's
all
in
I'm
a
gonna say.
convenience store shooting at people, and I don't really know why.
You're thinking of From Dusk Till Dawn.
No, that's not a convenience store.
You're right. It is a gas station.
How do you go
Thinking
from
back,
killing
you're right.
one person
Correct.
to like Rambo 4 where you're headshotting everybody with an arrow, like, and it's just bloody gore
Oh,
everywhere?
the difference is in the first movie, the enemies were American.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's still one of like the strangest franchises to me. Where the first one is like it's an action movie, but it's also like a, it's a contemplative
really
look at mental illness, right? And then in the second one, we're like, oh, that first movie did unexpectedly well. What should we do with the second one? I don't know, like make him an action hero now.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
It's very
I hate to get shot in the head with an arrow. That would really be awful.
That would blow, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Though, one thing I will say, First Blood, it's actually a real good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Watch that.
I haven't seen it since I was a child.
What?
Yeah.
I used to watch all sorts of weird shit, like
Yeah.
and not even realize it when I was a kid until it was too late, and then I was in it, and I was like, might as well finish it. I'm already scarred for life.
Falling Down was like this movie that I watched when I was like 8, and that was probably not a movie for an 8-year-old. You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
It's
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas, yeah. And
yeah.
He's a dad that just can't take it anymore. He's worked this office job or something, and he just
you're talking
cracks.
about that one. Yeah.
He's been in his car, he's in a traffic jam, and the heat's getting to him, and he just can't handle it anymore. So he just goes on like a killing spree throughout the landscape.
Like an Uber driver or something.
I was going to say, with modern eyes, that movie looks way darker than it did when it first came out.
But he takes a moral stand because he meets a Nazi at some point, like a white supremacist guy, and he fucks him up.
Yeah.
He thought they were friends, and then the dude's like, I'm nothing like you.
That's like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
In a weird way, maybe, yeah.
It's a good movie, and it was honestly like marketed as a comedy back then. But like looking back at it now,
comedy.
it's very it's even darker now than it was then.
You know
like
what?
It was just a series of bits that takes him to his familial home with his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And he wants to bring like a snow globe to his kid, and everything goes wrong.
It's 11:01, and I can't order breakfast. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, it's basically Vacation with murder.
Coked up Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh my God, you're right. It is that.
You know what movie I have no hope for is A Quiet Place 2. I don't know if
I didn't watch the
Didn't you
first
already
one.
go to the place that is quiet? Why is there another one?
Well, it's like I guess it's recent enough. It's not like I was going to spoil anything to begin with, but it's like
I haven't seen it.
yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything. But the movie, the first one stands on its own in a really like cool way, and it's a horror movie. It really feels. If they surprise me, they surprise me. But the fact that like with all the mystery already being kind of gone, they're going to be like, oh, here's the second one. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
They made like 5 Paranormal Activities and like 7 or 8 Saws.
Yeah, and then
here's the
those
question.
were
Is it
also
the
bad
same?
ideas.
They made The Hills Have Eyes too, as well. I mean, the people didn't move their town.
Here's the question: is it the same director on the second movie?
I assume so. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you never know, especially with horror.
Yeah, but it's like his baby. Like he wrote it.
They-
So,
Yeah, all right.
In The Hills Have Eyes 2, did they drink more parakeet blood, or is that just in the first one?
By the way, as an aside, can I just say, Ryan, do you know how adversarial your chat is towards me?
They are indeed.
like, okay, so earlier I said, yeah, that's a good movie. And then someone in your chat was like, yeah, why wouldn't it be a good movie? I'm agreeing with you. We obviously have the same opinion.
Stop, you're making me fall.
Why are you mad at me for having the same opinion as you?
They were mad at me yesterday. They'll be fine in a while.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's funny. It was just a funny moment. Yeah.
I stood up for 1 second and took my headphones off, and now I'm completely out of the loop.
Were you giving loops?
We're making fun of your chat.
No, it was my wife was like, they're making A Quiet Place
Mother.
too, and I said, indeed they are, and then she said, I'm in.
Later.
To be honest, even if it sucks, I'll take any excuse to go sit in a dark room for 2 hours.
You definitely could have made this Cobalt, by the way. Like,
I'm still gonna make it, dude.
But yeah, no, I mean, I haven't watched Quiet Place 1. I heard it was very good, though.
Yeah, I mean, you should see it's good. I do think it's one of those movies that like it will age a little poorly once everybody on Earth has seen it. There's going to be a lot of like, oh, why didn't they just do this? But
A lot of Paris Hilton references. Right?
exactly,
Yeah.
dude. I hate John Krasinski comes home and Emily Blunt shows off her pregnant belly, and she's like, John, check it out. I'm knocked up. And then he said,
Yeah.
He said, that's hot.
Yeah. Hey, some
Like a
people are
Nicolas
into
Cage
that.
line.
You know?
The movie with the girl that goes, I want to see a sequel to that because
What
based on how it
movie
ended,
is that?
you saw it.
She goes,
She goes,
That's the whole movie?
yeah. Well, then she cut off the head off a crow, and then
oh, I haven't seen it. That's Hereditary.
I thought you went to that one.
That
No,
sounds...
I didn't get a chance to see it because, well, I will see it at some point, but probably in the comfort of my own home because the thought of seeing it in a theater made Kate afraid. So,
When do you guys have time to go see movies?
you know, I
Anytime.
have like a day off now.
Oh,
cool.
right.
Yeah, it's
okay.
pretty wild.
You should put it on Tuesday so you can get the $5 deal at AMC.
We don't have
I really
AMC
need-
up here.
I need them to sponsor me, man. I've been pitching their shit for a while.
Anyway, I was just gonna say that based on the ending of that, would be a sick movie to make a sequel out of. That's all.
I just really hope they never make a Get Out 2.
I guess
That
the
would-
world doesn't end
Oh.
at the end of Hereditary then. Thanks a
Out
lot,
2.
Nick.
Dude, Get Out 2.
That would be a terrible idea.
You know, it would be I'm in for any movie sequel that doesn't have a 2. If they called it like Get In, I'd be all over it. I'd be like, what are they gonna do about this?
That's how you actually make Get Out 2. You take that
The
guy.
origin story.
Yeah, and like, you know, you start with like Samuel L. Jackson saying like the Get Out initiative has been activated.
Wait, we should
and
not
then,
go close to any spoilers for that movie, though.
well, yeah. Well, let's just say he then infiltrates purposely
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
the organ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Building
gotcha.
a team.
So you would watch A Place That's Not Loud?
That's what I was. If the second movie is called A Loud Place or like A Quieter Place, I would consider it.
The loudest place.
If it's called A Quiet Place 2, you got an uphill battle.
The monster can only see you the second you stop making noise. So you've got a non-stop screech for the whole movie. It's like a Bloodborne boss.
You know what?
Exactly.
I was checking my hypocrisy meter, and it checks out. You really like Aliens.
See,
If it was Alien 2.
that
I don't
is
know if
the
you would've
one
liked it.
example. I guess, again, without, saying anything about The Quiet Place, if they totally reworked the genre and we're just like, the sequel is going to be like a comedy. Okay, sure.
That would be dope, actually, if they did that. I'd be in.
Like, they're putting whoopee cushions on each other's seats and stuff like that when they sit down. Dude, shut up!
Okay,
Sounds
so
like a bad
apparently,
game.
according to the Independent, John might not direct it. So
Ooh,
yeah,
that's really bad.
That's a real bad sign.
Really
Yeah.
smart of him, though, to, like, make a lot of money on a cool movie and then be like, see ya.
Sell it all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dip
see ya.
out before it burns your reputation.
Yeah, I'm going to be in this
and
Jack
it's-
Ryan now.
And it's a horror movie too, so the budget is usually tiny, and
Yeah.
the returns are massive. And he probably is an executive producer
Oh.
on it too, so he's getting
Cool.
like straight up revenue.
When is Prometheus 2 coming out? Is there going to be
It
another one of those?
already came out a year and a half ago.
No, not Alien Covenant. Prometheus 2.
That is Prometheus 2, though.
No, it's not.
It is.
Does it even have anything to do with it? I haven't seen it.
It continues, I mean, maybe like 15 to 20 years after the events of Prometheus 1. Maybe 10 years, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's 100% Prometheus 2.
yeah.
I wanted to know what happens to the white muscly guy.
Well, you should
doesn't
watch
survive.
You should watch
Yeah.
Prometheus 1 then.
I don't mean that guy specifically. I mean
The head?
the bunch of them.
Oh.
Well, then you should
Like,
watch Alien Covenant because they do
He
answer
goes
the
in
question.
the river.
Yeah. Well, that's at the start of Prometheus 1. But
He jumps in the river, and then all the events from there on.
Yeah, they
following
did that thing
point.
where there were a bunch of holes. It made me feel uncomfortable.
tryptophobia.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. How they did that to him.
Is it like, does everyone have that? Because I feel like every time we mention holes, somebody flips out.
I feel like, yeah, absolutely.
I don't have that at all. I don't care about holes.
it doesn't
Oh, I don't
scare
like
me, but it makes me slightly uncomfortable.
I almost am more interested by them than afraid of them.
It does not make me feel good, like physically.
Now, if you told me the hole was like the hole in Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom, where he's got to reach his hand into like the worm centipede spider hole, I don't want to do
Right,
that.
yeah, that's fair.
I think
Actually,
he would
that
have wrapped his hand up before he did that too, like a cloth or something.
dude, I was so I also watched all of the Indiana Jones movies with Jess recently because she'd never seen them. I forgot. Temple of Doom is kind of like super racist a little bit.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh.
So is Rush Hour. Like,
well, Rush Hour kind of less so than like Temple of Doom.
Chris Tucker is
Lee!
every word out of his mouth.
Yes, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. But like,
Are you saying you
so
can't
bad.
understand the words that are coming out of his mouth?
Oh, I understand him, but I'm slightly offended.
Yeah.
but like in Temple of Doom, you know, they go to the Indian castle and they have some food, and then the gag is that every progressive meal is weirder than the first. Like, oh yeah, we're eating live beetles, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna eat some monkey brain. It's like, this is not what Indian people eat at all.
And snake babies that are alive.
Yeah.
There's down the
I think
hatch.
Weren't they kind of portraying it though as they were supposed to be special delicacies that like only royalty would eat or something?
Like, yes,
Yes.
So
Also-
like they're kind of trying to get it out for it. It's not like they're oh, why am I defending this? I don't fucking care.
but yeah, right. Eyeball soup. They had a soup.
Yeah, I
with
remember
eyeball.
that, and he like pokes it in the bowl. It's real fucking
And it
gross.
blinks.
I think they're just trying to gross you out, really. I don't know if it was meant from that place.
I think so too, but it does come off with my modern
Yeah.
eyes a little bit.
Can I have a real question.
Look
Yeah.
with your modern eyes.
Why is Saw called Saw?
Because it
Oh,
is,
because he uses
The
two
name is-
reasons. The main character's name is Jigsaw, and
Yeah.
secondarily they use a hacksaw to cut off the dude's leg at the end.
Oh, okay.
He also
right,
cut
that's true,
pieces
yeah.
of their flesh out into
Well-
puzzle pieces as well.
A puzzle.
Yeah, he
flesh.
was using that for hints at one point, but like, there's a matter of many themes. But the biggest theme was when you realize this moment of horror will conclude with the cutting off of his leg. That'll be the only way he can leave the room.
That's
See-
true. Yeah, I forgot. That is very instrumental to the plot. That Saw.
They
actually,
should
'cause
have-
You see it in the beginning.
They should
You
have
think he
called
took
the
his
second.
foot with him?
They should have called the second movie Hammer.
Jig hammer.
Ooh. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
And then we can have Jig screwdriver and the whole toolkit.
I feel as though that prefix is something we should stay away from most of the time.
Why hammer? I'm trying to remember what happened with a hammer.
Well, they could the second movie make the pivotal tool a hammer or like a miter box or
Oh.
something.
Yeah.
Well,
Or-
there's the lady jumps into a big pile of needles.
Yeah, I've seen
They-
that one.
Oh yeah, call it needles.
Syringe.
The syringe.
I mean, to be honest, if they came out with a horror movie called Syringe tomorrow, I would not be surprised by that title
There
at
might
all.
be one already.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Well,
wouldn't
every
be
horror
surprised.
movie now, except for good ones, like the ones that always come out in like January, it's just a kid's song with like, you know,
Right,
gone wrong.
Or an exorcism.
Yeah, it's always like, you know, the exorcism of whatever. Or
Emily Rose.
like
It's
we
always
go,
Emily Rose.
Red Rover.
Red light, green light.
You see the one coming out called The Nun?
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that.
Conjuring 2.
I did
Part
not
of the
actually.
Conjuring universe.
Mm-hmm.
They have a cinematic universe now. It's the origin story for the Nun.
That's
Well, I
stupid.
guess we'll be moving on.
Yeah.
I just want to say I still love the original Saw and somewhat a little bit the second one.
Oh, the Nun is the one, yeah, where they're like, the media made us stop showing you this ad because it was too scary.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Who are you gonna believe? Some internet trolls? Or...
The critics have put out a hit on the Nun.
There was like a period of a couple years before they made a sequel, I think, for the first Saw, before
Right,
they
yeah.
did them every year. And I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is going to go down as like a cult classic and we'll never see people talk about it again. And that'll be cool. And then it was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's... we'll pivot real quick, but... You know what's wild is that, like, it's... Some things have changed. Like, there's been franchises that have done the exact opposite. Like, I feel like the Fast and the Furious went
What are
through
we
the
playing?
inverted Wreckfest.
Yeah. Okay.
Went
Sorry,
through, like, the inverted pyramid. Whereas, like, the first one, people were like, it kind of sucks. The second one, people were like, it's trash. The third one, were like, please stop. And then after that, people were like, oh, it's good now. Like, they got good.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
couldn't believe they did a Saw Con. Talk on my balls.
You can't
Well,
ligma yourself. That's just...
There's a theory about that kind of thing, with specifically TV shows and ratings that I'm sure you've probably heard, which is just that, like, like it tends to be that TV series tend to have higher user ratings or consumer ratings as the show progresses, and the theory being that those are the people that stuck around with the show anyway and already liked it, so that's why it's a higher percentage of the people liking it.
Called selection bias?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
But,
There are so many servers.
All right. Are you at the Friends tab?
No, not yet. Hold on.
Still loading.
Yeah.
Because we have to, we're going to be on the ball together here.
Oh, survivor bias. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
There's a bunch of those biases that are very similar to each other.
Mm-hmm. Searching with John Cho. I did not see that.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it was pretty good.
I've never heard of that.
His daughter goes missing, but then things go weird, and it's all told.
Oh, it's taken.
It's all told through Skype, though, like a computer screen.
Oh, yeah, that made me kind of not want to see it based on the trailer.
It got good reviews.
I know, that premise seems like I've seen enough indie games do it already.
Are y'all good to go?
Just got to the main menu.
Still loading.
Okay. Honestly, I saw the reviews for it, and then I saw that Dan liked it, and it kind of knocked out, it knocked out most of my optimism for the movie. When I saw that Dan gave it a 7, I was like, doesn't seem like my sort of thing.
So Friends.
I have to wait to verify the server browser.
I'm waiting for it to verify as well, but found footage I don't like almost ever, but it has been. I actually like the VHS series, but mainly not because it's good, but because I really like those horror anthology movies.
The first the first short in the first VHS I thought was actually really good.
Yeah, they do some really good stuff in a couple of them.
The hotel scene where they pick up the lady and then she's like a succubus.
I did a bit on the NLSS about the guy who goes into another dimension and he finds people have vaginas for stomachs that are monsters that eat people, and that's from VHS as well.
Then how's it a vagina if it eats people?
2 or something?
Well, you've seen
put your
vagina before.
You put your ween in the tummy and then it eats you?
Are you guys at the server browser?
Yeah, I'm at the server browser.
Okay.
So confused.
Yeah, so I'm joining a server as we speak. And
the ween's like in the tummy just by virtue of a different angle.
That's a good point. Oh, found it. Boom.
Let's go.
Banger race.
Don't say
do not tell them where we're going.
I don't think I said the server name.
Yeah, it's the genre. So it narrows it down a little, but not much.
Oh.
And I changed my game name.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yo, so many people got in so fast.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So these are bots, by the way. The first 3 people that are in here are bots. One of them is named Bitch Lips.
Why?
All right.
They're gone now.
Why'd you name a bot Bitch Lips?
They are gone now, so it's gonna look like I made it up. But I swear to you, one of the bots was named
Good
Bitch
old
Lips.
Bitch Lips.
Good old Bitch Lips.
Remember Donkey Lips.
How do you change
slit your swords.
All tracks are in the loop. You guys
do we have anybody for this, by the way, or are we getting other people?
I mean, we can put each other on the spot. You want Corey to join?
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
I don't have a problem with that. That sounds
Corey, by all means, join us. Rob says it's okay.
Yep. It is the RLSS.
And everybody else is conspicuously silent.
I'm sorry. Corey, get out of here. Not allowed, actually.
Get out too. Get in. Wait, what car do I drive? This one.
Ready?
Oh, hi. Oh, okay.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi to you as well, Minasan.
Yeah,
Ohio gazimasu.
What's with the Japanese living the great state of Ohio?
It's the horseshoe state, the Buckeye state. What is a Buckeye?
Sense, yeah.
I think it's a type of
steak.
infection.
Oh, there is also,
It's
Buckeyes.
like a candy, right?
It's a nut?
Peanut butter covered with chocolate.
Yeah, that's
Apparently
it. I
it's a
looked it up
nut.
the other day.
You know
It's
what?
like a peanut butter ball.
When I like the things Ohio does, I say it looks like a nut. When it does things I don't like, I think it looks kind of like a shitty diaper.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, is everything locked?
No, it's just slow.
Okay, fair
just
enough.
slow.
There we go.
I like that Japan appreciates that cats are lucky. You know,
I hate
America
that
is
about
like
cats.
America puts a
Japan.
dollar bill up when you start a new business. They like nail a dollar bill into the door frame. So like, look, this is our good luck. It's $1.
Yeah.
It's your
Japanese
first
have, like,
dollar you ever get.
Yeah, they have a nice golden cat, and they put it there, and then everyone's like, "We're lucky now," and I like that so much better than $1.
Yeah.
You know what
personally
America
like our-
didn't do, though?
What?
What's that?
Stab America in the back on December 7th, 1941 at the military base of Pearl Harbor in
I was
Hawaii.
gonna. Okay, yeah.
A day that shall live in infamy.
Yeah, it will. You're not wrong. I was gonna say that America is great. Get fucked, Europe. You suck. Freedom rules.
Oh.
Ow.
Sorry,
I
Europe.
forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't even want to talk politics,
Freedom
but it's
rules.
just so absurd. There's a former Canucks player that tweeted, like, he literally just does not understand that the Nike slogan is not a call to action. I don't know if it made news in America, even though he's an American player. But the slogan was "just do it," obviously, and he's like,
Right.
"Oh, just do what? Fly an airplane into a building?" And everyone was like,
What?
Everyone was like, "No, you idiot! What are you talking about?"
Colin
What?
Kaepernick is part of Al Qaeda now. That's what we're learning. Jesus Christ.
His name is David Booth, and everyone basically,
hilarious.
nobody even really dunked on him, except they were like, "Hey, dude, you're already out of the league because you suck, but now you're definitely not going to get hired because you're an idiot." But like,
The beacon.
And clearly racist as well.
well, yeah.
Fairness.
But then like, people were mostly just like, "Dude, I don't even understand what your tweet is trying to
Yeah.
say."
You keep talking like that, we're gonna have tarps off and have a Donnybrook.
It's a letter canny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cobalt.
Yeah, okay, it does sound like a good
Okay, okay.
I
okay.
got
Ah!
pancake at the very start for like 50 of my health.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Of
don't
your
do it.
elf.
My health.
I also heard Elf.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys seen that Netflix show with the new cartoon one where they're like in a
Disenchanted.
dungeon? Yeah, Disenchanted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt
like-
It's
Groening.
alright.
Is it any good?
It's okay. It's not
I
bad.
was
I was
not.
very bored of it by the first episode being over.
Yeah, the
gets a
first
little better.
episode Did not, you know, it didn't make me really want to watch more after the first episode, but I probably will watch more anyway.
I was just like, look, that one's Fry, and that one's Leela, that one's the Professor, and I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm not just watching Futurama.
But it's medieval. What about that PD show? I haven't watched that one yet.
PP show?
There's like a PD, like a police department show cartoon on there about like
Oh, I don't know.
a dad
Yes.
who raises his son and he like joins the police force with him and shit. It's alright.
Don't know anything about that.
Check it out.
Dude, I've said it before, but like honestly, like trying to get me to watch a new comedy show, it's
Oh,
a hard
yeah.
sell for me. It's a
I
hard
agree.
sell. I don't know why.
I think, like, I don't know. I'm just, like, basically not gonna watch any television that isn't a true crime documentary until the next season of Game of Thrones comes out.
What about Better Call Saul?
Yeah, I should start watching that. No, like,
Yeah,
no,
you'd like
no
it.
That show's
sarcasm
legit
there.
really good.
I believe
Yeah,
you. I 100%. I really should start watching it. I guess I can make room for a show that is, like, people are saying it's maybe better than the best show that ever aired on television in our lifetime, so, like, I can make room for that.
Okay.
It's very
But
good. Yeah.
HBO is pissing me off, dude. I got room for 1.5 TV shows in my life, and they're like, we're gonna keep stringing you along.
Dude, Westworld is also very good. It's probably the best sci-fi on TV right now.
Even the second season?
I think the second season wasn't as good as I had hoped, but I think it's still a very good season. I wouldn't say that it's like bad or anything.
Oh, vibrating car.
Corey, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I just realized you haven't talked in like 10
I was
minutes.
getting freaked out.
It's because I left.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you took that joke very seriously.
350 CR.
Yeah, sorry for killing you,
New
Cobalt.
BoJack soon too.
Yeah. Again, comedy show. Hard for me to.
Really good comedy show.
Yeah, I watched like 6 episodes of the first season, and I liked it, but I was like,
Yeah, it's one of those ones that starts bad, right? And then it gets good.
kinda, yeah.
No, I got it like hooked from the first episode. Really.
Right? I watched like the first 3 episodes and I was like, eh.
BoJack makes me feel sad.
It's
Yeah,
like-
it is
it's kinda
really
like-
too real sometimes.
Like a lot.
It's like me IRL humor, kind of like a little bit. I feel like,
I think it's very self-aware.
yeah.
I hope
I
so.
haven't seen really.
I'm hesitant to join because last time you beat me with shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
For anybody that wasn't there on Tuesdays, last Tuesday's show, we played Scum, and then we found a person in the world, and we convinced him to poop with us. And then when he pooped with us, we hit him in the head really hard with shovels and baseball bats. And then it turned out it was Corey.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Cobalt,
yeah.
have you played Scum? You seem like the
No.
most likely.
I have not.
I don't want to say my
Kinda
honest opinion about
Birds
it.
on the BRs.
Mouth is here. It's not a BR, but
What is it then?
it's a survival game like DayZ,
Oh.
which might be worse.
But it's got giant mechs.
It does have mechs in it. You can also take a shit on your friend's piss.
You can.
If that appeals
That-
to you.
I don't
Can you
get
piss
the
on their
point.
shit?
That might be
Yeah.
the greatest sentence that I've ever heard. To be
It
honest,
seemed like that game was serious for a second, and then you're shitting on each other's piss. And
Oh,
I
it
don't
is.
Really understand what
It
the
is
tone
serious because in real life, you can have a serious moment and then be like, "I gotta take
Yeah.
a shit."
On your
Yeah,
piss.
then piss
On
on
your
your
Published
piss.
by Devolver, right?
That is
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
I mean, I want to try it just because of that, but
I do
they,
think it's.
they had some bad ones too.
I mean, I think it's pretty terrible.
Swords of Ditto was. Ugh.
I
Yeah,
liked
they
it
had to rechange
Didn't
that.
do it.
They changed that game entirely.
Did they?
already.
Maybe I
They
should
like
try it
removed.
again.
I think they removed the time limit
Oh. Wow.
because everyone complained. That, like,
Yeah.
they're like, I don't want to have to rush.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
A little bit of destruction there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think it's funny in Scum that like you can just poop whenever you want.
Yeah.
I wish I had that power, honestly.
I also think it's funny that you can drink a kilogram of milk and then throw up.
Occasionally, your guy will just bend over and shit like against your will. Like he'll just spray diarrhea all over the place and then get
Find
up
that toilet.
and smell his hand and then
I'm just gonna
walk
say-
away.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he smells his hand.
because
I
you got
know-
you got no teepee. You're wiping with your hand.
Why does he smell it?
Well, he wants to
He
know.
wipes his ass with his hand and
I
know
know,
what's
right,
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah, he wants to know if he's sick.
This smells a little off.
It makes me think of that sick hippo, right? That gets out of the river and then he just flicks his tail back and forth
Oh,
and
yeah.
sprays diarrhea.
Oh yeah, I've seen that at the
Tornado.
zoo.
Yeah,
So
it's a good
good.
time. Dude, I know I'm not the target audience for these survival games, but like, I feel like one of the things that sucks about survival games is all the meters that you have to pay
Dude,
attention to.
look
Scum
at.
has a lot.
You should look at the UI in Scum then.
I've seen it where it has like
Yeah.
30 of them.
Stomach
and
volume, intestine volume, bladder volume, colon
Yeah,
volume,
Who's driving the wrong way?
That's ridiculous.
macronutrient breakdown, etc., etc.
I thought that was meant to be ironic, but they've literally doubled down on the concept.
I
Yeah,
actually don't know whether the intent is to be like satirical or the intent is to be like.
That's what I mean. The tone is all over the place. It's real weird.
Yeah,
That's
you
why-
you have a number of teeth. That's correct.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That seems
hilarious.
satirical to me.
Dude, I
mean-
don't know. Malf says it's not satire, and he's played more of that game than anybody else on planet Earth.
You gotta spend like hundreds of man hours making the system that counts
Yeah.
your teeth, right? So like,
Hey,
who does
hey.
that
Check.
ironically? You know what I
Does
mean?
a check every minute, counts each
Oh.
individual tooth.
You think the developers of that game were ever designing the tooth counting system and were like, what the fuck am I doing? with
Was
my
it?
life?
It's the Serious Sam guys, right? Like,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
as far as I know, it's the Serious Sam guys.
Yeah, they're very serious.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Some guy going backwards nailed the shit out of me.
Yeah.
No.
He's a jerk.
Are there
The,
people saying it's like the most in-depth survival game or anything? Because that will at least give them something.
I think it's gotta be, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
But is there a contingent of people who are appreciating it for that value?
Probably.
I'm sure.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I think a lot of those people are also like so deeply invested into DayZ at this point in time that like it doesn't matter.
I'm
People
wondering if
still
they're going
play that?
after like the
I'm
stalker
amazed that's
people
true,
or
yeah.
like the, any of those types of games.
Yeah, DayZ just had like they're having like a big like redo basically.
What?
They're like redesigning
DayZ
the
3.
game,
Like the 5th time
Yeah.
that they've done. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
they're redoing everything from like basically the ground up, I believe.
Ah, so it is DayZ too.
Dude, that would be a great name for a DayZ clone as well. The ground up.
Day
Dude,
Day Millennial.
I am not the target audience. I understand that. Maybe I'm not speaking for the
could be.
demographic that really loves these survival games. But I kind of like the
fuck
survival
off.
games. And if you went away from that system where it's just like every 5 minutes is like, oh, you need to eat another 40 pounds of hand-picked berries, and instead, automatically subtracted the food from my inventory.
Yeah.
How many hours of... I would like that way more.
Well,
personally.
they might choose an inefficient food that you don't want to eat, though.
Sounds like you're a filthy casual, honestly.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, I hate meters, man.
I will say that Scum is a little bit more forgiving with the metabolism like menus. They're very in depth, and I'm sure they're going to get harder to maintain. But it
Can you
seems like
get
you don't
vitamin
have to,
deficiencies?
I think so. You don't have to eat like every 10 seconds.
That's like
DayZ, you run 20 feet, and it's like, oh my god, that whole chicken I just ate disappeared.
I don't
Can
think
you get
anybody
started?
actually thinks Scum is a great game right now. But I think people who like it are like, it's decent and there's a chance that, like, if it fulfills its promise, it'll be cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed my time with it.
I think
I
I
also
might
like
not
bad games.
dislike it, but
There's something to be said, though, for going as all in as you can on one very specific concept, and there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people who fucking love management of
Holy
meters.
shit.
It's like a
Yeah.
human management game.
more or less, yeah.
And it's also got to suck really bad if you're sitting there managing your menus for, a day or 3, and then you just get shot in the face. And it's all
Yeah.
gone.
That pissed me off.
Oh,
Although,
right. Yeah, that seems awful, actually.
I
like,
escaped from Tarkov.
this guy's got a perfect metabolism. Look at him. He's dead. Oh, fuck.
I do like that about Project Zomboid, how the game, or I don't know if it still does, but it used to open on "This is how you die," because they're basically telling you there's no win condition. You're like however long you last, you're eventually gonna die.
Yeah, I found a level 3 metabolism on this body. I think my problem with Scum mostly just came down to the fact that I think I've realized I just don't care at all about looting anymore. Like, when the loop of the game is like run into a building, open every cupboard, and be like, oh, I got a box of cereal. Like, I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah.
And by that I mean I don't care.
Play Fallout then, or Skyrim.
Do you
Come-
not
Yeah.
like looting outside of the context of, like, naturalistic games?
What do you mean by that?
Like, in a fantasy RPG, when you get a fucking epic sword, is that still cool as shit? Or
No,
is that
I don't
awful
care at
too?
all. Like,
I lost connection
That's
to
like-
server.
Oh, no.
So many games that you won't enjoy
King
because of
timeout.
that.
okay,
Rob got game time outed.
we should find a new server then, because this one's gonna be
Yeah.
done forever. It's not Rob's
Yeah.
fault. Like,
There's a guy in the server called She Suck Me.
It's
no, that guy.
Yeah.
Did he have a lewd avatar?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
So I'll tell you what, I find a fucking orange sword, I'm going through the roof. I'm always excited
How
about
come
it.
I left the
Yeah, I'm pretty
menu,
happy
but
about
it didn't let me?
If it glows, I'm not even gonna talk. Like, I'm just gonna flip out.
Yeah, I just
Dude,
like
Nick.
don't care about loot.
If it
Nick-
glows, if it has spell power, like additional resistance or poison damage or any, I love that
Nick,
shit.
you know what added loot?
What?
Crusader Kings 2. I'm just saying.
How?
Just saying.
How?
It's got loot. Well, you've got like armor pieces and weapons and stuff, and
But
then you've got
that's-
other relics and shit.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
No, it's still verified.
Okay,
It's not that kind of game.
All right, yeah, I'm ready now. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Gotcha.
Completely
I'm
unrelated.
loading.
Did you see that picture of It's Your Turn on the Xbox on the subreddit?
Oh yeah, I did absolutely.
That was
Yeah.
really good.
What's my turn?
That was really good. Just Ryan with his boxers pulled up to like his nipples.
Oh.
With the mouth smile face.
I guess here's what it comes down to, like loot wise, for me, is that it sounds satirical, but like when you get a good piece of loot, it's like the developers are like, "Hey, we just made the game easier for you." Where in a game like, I'm not saying this is the best game ever made, obviously, but like the Golf Club 2019 resonates with me. It really does resonate with me because the game is literally like, "Here's your clubs, bitch, go for it."
You haven't gotten a hole in one and unlocked the plasma birdie, the plasma putter.
Plasma bird.
I hear that as a viable alternative to what I'm talking about, but I think I'm talking about when loot is done properly, where it provides an alternative path for you to progress instead of it just making the game easier. For example, you can now augment your character to become a lightning type character or something like that.
Yeah.
Like grinding against bosses for hours, and then you get ultimate weapon. And
I love having glowing armor and like fucking shoulders out the ass.
Dude, I'm into that too. I agree.
Shoulders out the ass.
Laser swords.
My shoulders outside of my ass.
I want laser swords of all kinds.
To attach to your shoulders, so you can be like some weird peacock shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they use it to mate, right? So if the ladies are attracted to big flashy stuff, obviously the armor is going to do the job.
Right.
Like a peacock General Grievous.
Why is she suck me still?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound like a joke too, but I think the only two ways that you can do inventory management properly is either have a very limited inventory or a functionally infinite inventory.
Yes, dude, I have never agreed with you more than that.
Yeah.
I
don't.
In
when you're in the middle,
you got 12 slots or 16 slots, and that's it.
Yeah,
Torchlight.
That's good.
Torchlight
I like
found
that.
the middle.
And like,
you know what Torchlight did? They let
What?
you sell stuff from the dungeon, and your pet carries it up for you.
Oh yeah, that is.
that's
also
like
cool.
that, yeah,
That's the middle ground. That was
I like that
genius.
too, yeah.
Smartest move they made in the whole game.
What I
that's
hate
nice.
is where it's like Skyrim, where you have this encumbrance, and it's
Yeah.
like,
That's the inventory.
oh, you mean I can carry 30 swords, but I can't
Right.
carry 31?
Well,
that doesn't make any
yeah.
goddamn
You know, that
sense.
was just them making a compromise so they didn't have to stop you from taking that extra sword.
Right, yeah, I know. It's
So
just,
they were actually trying to make you happier.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I love the way they did it in Borderlands, where you get the backpack SDUs and you keep expanding your inventory as the game goes by, because you feel like you're getting meaningful character progression out of adding more slots.
So this is like,
that has like 7 slots.
I really don't think there's like an objective ideal here, but like when you just get, when you have so much shit that you have to spend like 15 minutes every now and then being like, what shit that I'm never gonna use am I gonna hold? I'm like, just let me hold everything, or stop dropping so much shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Like in Fallout,
In
where
games
it's
like Diablo, you got to grind through a ton of items to get the ones that are.
You don't like
yeah, I hate it.
like a weight capacity where
Oh,
you have
I
to
hate
get your
it.
strength up.
Or like in Fallout, where people were like, I remember in Fallout 4, I never looted any of like the housewares, and then people were like, if you ever see a coffee maker, you have to pick them up and shove them in your backpack because it has like the
I love
most
that shit.
electronics per weight ratio, so you can make an automated turret in Good
Yeah.
Springs. Like, who cares?
Subnautica. I had to pick up every piece of office furniture and equipment to bring back to my underground or underwater fortress.
Dude, Fallout 4, man. All the Fallout games is just like, I immediately look up the cheat code that lets me remove encumbrance.
Oh yeah,
It's like the only game I cheat in, and it's just for loot management.
No, I think that's totally fair to get, because encumbrance is a stupid system. I'm just gonna say it.
I mean,
Sorry.
you can't
got
really carry
real New York
2,000
there.
I got it. I'm real
I
mad
can tell
about
you're passionate
encumbrance.
about
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I think there's a hard limit on how many swords you could carry, Mr. Robert.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's like
30, 30, no problem. 31, fuck!
Yeah. But then, again,
I can't run anymore.
That's going to be a real problem for you, the difference between 3 or 4 swords. You're not going to be able to do 4.
I've never seen Fallout man shit, though, so like,
Great point.
You need the toilet though. Man.
No!
It's implied in the loading screens.
Highly deserved.
You know, it is like implied sort of in like Oblivion because you have to sleep to level up your character.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, he jacks off in those.
Yeah, he's
Whoa.
jerking off. He's taking
Yeah, no, that's
shits.
true.
You know,
All right, Corey, impress me. I'm watching.
having a great time.
How are his JO crystals? Dude, that's only lap 2?
long
My
one.
car is so.
Yeah, you guys better be
Whoever hit
entertaining.
me, I hope your car's half falling apart too.
I'm at 0, so
Oh,
0.
good luck.
81?
I brought it on myself.
I'm
I
at
actually-
78, but I'm also in 18th place. So
I hit my brakes so I don't drive into people.
I'm mad when I get ganked, but this time I did spin Nick out, get trapped against the wall, and then shunted like 5 times in a row right after. So
Is Nick still in?
What
Yeah,
is a
man.
shunt anyway?
it's
To
when
smack someone on the side.
your body
It's a shitty,
can't
you know.
get fluid out anymore. You install like a little valve that just drains it.
Yeah.
that's true, though, is it?
honestly, it's also when you tell a vagina to be quiet.
Wow.
Okay.
They're called women, Robert, not vaginas.
Oh my god.
You Philistine.
It's actually the next mechanic in Scum. You can shit on your piss, and next you're gonna be able to shit on your,
You can shush your piss and shit and. Ugh. Dude, I'm with Chad, where they're like Dying Light does everything right. As far as I'm concerned, that's the greatest game ever made.
It's just because you won 2 games.
What are you
Ryan.
talking
Come on.
about?
Was the
'cause I-
Dying Light VR good?
Yeah,
It was fine.
Just because I have a 100% win rate doesn't mean I'm biased.
You do.
They have Dying Light on VR. What?
To be
How
fair-
would that not make you puke?
BR.
BR.
VR. Yeah.
Gotcha.
One day I'll understand how to make Ryan like games.
I don't know.
Just let him win, and then
Stop
I
trying so
can't
hard.
do that.
Actually, true.
Stop
yeah.
trying so hard at step 1. Though, you know, I like the Dying Light BR because it's fast. It's like everyone starts at the same moment. There's 16 of you, and then it's over in 15 minutes. That's my, like, pace is a big part of it for me. Also,
Yeah, that's
winning
good.
helps out like a lot.
So the faster you can stop playing the game, the better it is.
I see you have a problem with society, and yet you're engaging with it right now. What a coincidence, you know? So when I was talking about loot, chat was like, but in Isaac you get loot.
Yeah, but Isaac is great because it's
QED.
no inventory.
Exactly.
it's also like they're just
Yeah.
modifiers. They're not like you're not carrying it with you.
I
the
would
whole
be
time.
interested in an Isaac RPG where you get like level 3 Polyphemus
Mm. If I have
and
to
armor.
go back to town and sell level 2 Polyphemus, I'm not in.
I
Yeah,
actually thought, yeah, I would be into that. Like that it's a big open world game and you have to get to certain DPS requirements, like a clicker.
And Isaac Clicker wouldn't be bad. I'd play
Yeah.
that.
I will never.
Legend
about
of
a card
Bumbo.
game?
Well, if it's Isaac, I have to play it. As I'm
Right,
sure,
yeah.
you know, Cobalt will relate. No matter
Yeah.
what happens with that, you know, license, we pretty much gotta learn
Give it
to,
a spin.
learn to like match 4 puzzlers, you know. And then, but if anybody else made it, I'm out.
Mm.
You see that new game coming out called Mana Spark?
No.
No,
I
I
saw
don't.
Dan
Okay.
played it because they sent him a nice email.
They sent me a mail with a key being like, it's like if Dark Souls had a baby with Isaac.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
I
You
was
can't
like,
market your
okay.
game that way.
By the
Yeah.
tone of your voice,
What
I
it said
take it
in
you
the
weren't happy about that.
Mana Spark. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't like when people refer to their own games like that. That's
yeah,
my
we're the
job
Dark
to do
Souls
that.
of Isaac.
Manos Hands of Spark.
Man,
I might give it a try though.
Manos holds
what?
up Spork.
Hear me out here. There's only
don't
3
drive backwards, bots. What are you doing?
And the rules of the server say no
You
driving
dick-
backwards.
You dickhead.
Look at this, all right? About this game,
gonna.
3 features. If all 3 of these features
And
deliver,
now you're dead.
I'll check it out. Completely skill-based combat. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, like
Exciting progression. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be the judge
Not
of
buying
that.
it.
But like,
Yeah.
you know, progression. Fair enough. And then third, handcrafted and procedural generation. Maybe.
How?
that. Like a Diablo type system, I
Yeah.
think.
They crafted the tiles, and then the tiles just go together.
I see. He's done already.
But you didn't want to play Death's Gambit, though.
Not really.
I still need to play that.
I want to play that. It's 2D Dark Souls is what it is, basically.
I've been doing 10 hours a day of Terraria.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, where'd you come from? Oh, you're a lap behind or something.
I don't know what I am. I'm critical damage land.
How do you have so much health left?
Because I hit my brakes when there's crashes in front of me.
Or is it defensive
I hit my
driving?
brakes all the time. Is that the left trigger?
Well, come
Depends
on,
on
in
your
fairness,
car, too.
you did like suicide yourself on my car.
Well, you had a lot of health. You needed to be taken down a few notches.
Yeah.
Yo, all I'm gonna say, I got mad respect for hopping, but the other two boys ahead of me can suck on my dick. A-class 321 and 300. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh no!
Stock cars only.
Please stop turning my cat into spaghetti.
That's not good. You don't want that.
Well, you at least shave the cat first before it gets turned into spaghetti?
Yeah, otherwise you get a hairy noodle.
Yeah.
Also, you're mad pimping out this guy's Twitch TV channel.
Dude, I know. As far as cool with me, dude. Like, you know, he made the server. More power to you.
It does. Number 3, it says, "Don't be a dick." Bots.
Yes. Number 2 says, "Don't drive backwards."
You were a dick in that last game.
I miss the Jedi Academy no laming.
No laming.
Should get the laming back, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Tomo, no, don't do
I
that
see
to
it.
him.
I see it. I
It's
see
really
the spaghetti
good.
maker.
It's really good though.
Turn Tomo into spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a cup ramen after it? That's
Yeah.
even better.
Is that a cup ramen?
It's a cup ramen.
The noodles look way too naturally coming out of that copy
Holy
machine.
Your pings are spiking real hard.
What is
Rob's at
mouth?
7,000.
What is
Yeah.
mouth rav?
Ravioli.
Fall
Ravioli.
down.
That's ravioli?
Yeah.
I thought it
Don't
was Donkey
criticize.
Kong's torso.
That's what a lot of people have said.
It does look like that. It's the right colors.
It really does look
Yeah.
like Donkey Kong's torso.
I've heard that multiple times.
I have not seen that.
Oh,
That's
because he's got a
amazing.
staircase too, so it's
Yeah.
feel down the stairs of ravioli.
Right.
Yeah,
I
just
see, I
just
see.
don't put a blow poker next to that staircase. You're gonna have a bad time.
Now
Those look
you're
like-
speaking my language.
Those look like prepackaged Chef Boyardee ravioli to me.
Oh, I love those.
They're
I
on
actually
top
do
of the
like them,
sauce,
too.
which is kind of like it's.
Oh, you
messing
got
me up a
spun
little.
around. All right, bots.
I
I'll believe
unironically
you.
like them as well. However, it's not ravioli.
How are you gonna show the ravioli under the sauce in a
don't
tiny
know,
little
maybe
28 by 28 emote?
That's what the artist is for. Okay, you ready to go?
But don't pay them.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what?
Because of the exposure.
Yeah, because they're artists. They're getting emote exposed.
That's all I do is sometimes I'll get Drac to make emotes and I pay him. But sometimes
Yeah.
people on the subreddit are like, hey, here's a cutout of Tomo if you want to
Yeah.
use it for anything. And I go, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
did you
love
see
when
guy,
they do that.
guy made the 3-parter?
I did not.
He made the same Tomo one, but he stretched it out to 3 parts.
See, I was thinking about that. But then you make the middle Tomo a $10 tier.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you're just taking a page right out of Mouse.
I was
Oh.
actually. I've been thinking about this emote for a long time. I wanted an alpaca. One of them was a butt. The other one's the body.
my God.
and the other
Yeah.
one's
Oh, the necks.
the other ones. Yeah. So then people can make a really long alpaca. And I was thinking of adding more. Jesus Christ, let me drive. I was thinking of adding another 4, where it's just like corners, so that you could snake it in multiple lines in chat. Yeah.
Have any
Ryan.
of you used up your
Ryan.
entire emote
That was
allotment
just straight up
for
the
one
back.
emote?
I mean, affiliates have used up their entire allotment for
I want
one
to see like
emote.
a 36-part emote.
There's that
Yeah,
one
I
dude
was
with the
thinking of doing
Supreme Pepe.
It doesn't Wix have
No.
like massive
And it's like
Frieza?
16
My friend has
parts.
a 16-part Frieza, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Frieza, the
Yeah, the
that one's
giant
terrifying.
Frieza is good, yeah.
Sorry.
Ridiculous.
Was that Cobalt?
No, it was somebody else, but like
Not me.
they got pushed
You're not
real
very
hard.
sorry.
You know what? You probably can't giant Frieza in Ryan's chat, but if
Yeah,
you have
no.
giant Frieza, send it to me over in my chat. I'm ready.
It's really big.
It's enormous. I know. I've seen it before. It's
It's
amazing.
very big. Oh god, there's another one with the
How
giant.
did they get the
anime
rights to
character.
be able to post Frieza?
Well, it's the face of Frieza is like a human face, so it's really weird.
How did you get the rights for that 9-year-old Ukrainian kid we saw on Nickelodeon Guts?
Oh, I didn't ask him. I just took it.
What about Danny DeVito?
Was he the one selling us beer at the convenience store?
He had a bunch of custom artwork made that looks slightly different than the main character.
I mean, I've been using a direct sound file from a movie as my.
Probably shouldn't admit that.
Dude, I loved it. Like, The Onion did a guide to Twitch, just like a one-off post on their website. And it was like an FAQ style, and it was like, how do I get people to give me money on Twitch? And it's like you scream movie quotes into your microphone until a 12-year-old steals his mom's credit card and donates to you. And I was like, oh, too close to home.
I tell people to do that all the time for Twitch Prime. I'm like, just tell your parents you want to watch a movie, you need to log into their Twitch Prime, then link it to your Twitch. Boom!
Whoa.
Shotgun's loaded.
I mean, that's not actually stealing anything, though.
It's stealing from Jeff.
It's
if
deception.
If they're not using the Twitch, it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, I wanted to subscribe to, you know.
It's only the first step, though. Step one.
Ninja is not gonna get my Twitch Prime this month.
My plan worked. Now everyone's in my chat looking for Frieza, but there's no Frieza here. Guess you'll have to use your Twitch Prime subs, bitches.
Now you've outed yourself.
Twitch Prime is old school, man. Twitch Prime's over. Now it's all about gift subbing. And bounties.
Yeah, dude.
Turbos, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
It's like a 50% tip that lasts for 30 days. Basically. That spreads some love around.
Yo, and they can renew for $1.
They can renew for $1
or
now.
they could not renew for $0.
Yo, but why would you encourage that?
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Because by positioning myself as like anti my users spending money, they'll give me more money.
People are gonna.
Oh, come on! What the hell, dude?
Again.
Look.
My car is very sick. Please.
I had the prime opportunity to cut you off, and I took it.
The Twitch Prime opportunity,
dude. Lap 2 of 5.
I'm dead.
I have 9 HP.
I've been dead for a long time now.
I am now dead.
Well, watch me if you want to see some good driving.
Is your car a taco?
Were you watching?
I'm not. I am now. You are just having sex with that wall.
Oh!
Dude, your guy is over the front wheels right now. You're like in front.
You guys talking about sex walls like in the Czech Republic?
Oh my god, dude, I love how they do the character modeling when your car's damaged. They just like mold like clay.
You can't turn. It doesn't turn anymore.
Did you say sex wall? No one
Yes,
heard
I
that?
did. Yeah.
It's like a glory hole, or?
Oh my.
Not exactly. It's a very complex system.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Tapped him.
He's in a terrible
far more
place.
glorious hole.
Got a little of an understeer problem right now.
I need to screenshot this.
It's Cannonball Run. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Oh, god damn it. This camera is so bad.
I shot Dan into a Czech sex wall a few weeks ago.
Your car looks like a beetle that a fish threw back up.
Dude, do fish vomit?
Which side of his body?
Depends. Do they smell your feet?
Tires win.
Oh, wow.
Oh, got him.
Look, I didn't choose to have stinky feet. It's just when I was born, my charisma stat was so high that God thought he had to punish me in some other means.
Do you have unnaturally stinky feet, actually?
I would say I have like an order of magnitude stinkier feet than the average person, probably, yeah.
Do you wash them in the shower?
Of course, yes.
Do you dip them in tea and then let them dry out?
No, but Kate did put some tea bags in my shoes.
She teabagged your
Do you wear socks?
Oh my god. His own shoes a couple times.
I do wear socks, yes.
Dude.
He had to change his socks.
I'm telling you, I do everything that normal people do. My feet are just stinky.
I mean, I'm with you. My feet got stinky on the show floor.
We are walking around for like,
I had
12
to like
hours.
bring different shoes because of that.
I knew this girl in high school who, like,
I don't know.
it didn't matter what she did. Her feet were the stinkiest motherfuckers I've ever. It's just the worst.
Why are you around her feet?
Yeah,
Well,
Rob.
she would take off. She would take off her shoes, and it'd be like, "Oh my God, put the shoes back on, please, for the love of God."
Why would she take them off if she knew her feet stunk?
Every time you take your shoes off, my dick gets off.
Oh my God, that's hopping.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he's
lapping
probably
me.
done. He's probably done by now.
He's a minute
you
and
see?
25 seconds ahead of me.
You see, his car is not shaped like a hot dog bun now.
Yeah, my car looks like that dude who tried to swirl his face to get away from the FBI.
Dude,
Your driver is barely hanging on for dear life to that
I gotta put these screenshots in this video because these are fucking hilarious.
There was a fire in the seat next to him. He didn't give a fuck.
Is it the screenshot of Dan in the check house? Because I've got that now, and it's hilarious.
Put that fire out with his blood.
How much time do you get to finish the lap?
I fucking hope it's no time left.
Hey, I watched all you guys play after I got myself killed. It's only fair that
Oh,
you
did
watch
I crash
me.
the game by clicking out of it?
It says at the top. Does it though?
Watching you guys makes my
Oh,
controller
you're right, it
vibrate
does.
uncontrollably.
So this would
I think
have
I
to
may.
be my best lap by about 23 seconds.
I think I may have crashed the game by.
Oh, it's no problem. Everybody just all tab and, not ready up and et cetera, and
I was trying
What is some
How am I
Minesweeper.
ready? I can't ready right now.
I want to spend the final 5 seconds just looking at my dude who is now 2D.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. Those are the pictures I put in. It's so good,
You got flattened.
dude. This game won't even can't kill it.
Oh, is it over? Oh no, it's
It
not.
is
I've I've tried to kill it multiple times.
Well, go back to the main menu. I
I'm so
suppose.
sorry.
Well, it's no big deal.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? It's loading. I feel like
You had that for a
Wally's
while?
trying to talk to me.
How much does that cost?
They're like $300.
I was thinking
No,
about,
they're not.
About
No, you're right. You're right, they're not.
$350.
People fall asleep to this show, I've heard.
Join on me when you're at the lobby.
All right, it's still loading. Like it's
How did
towering.
I load the game up faster?
It was about $60 for those.
Are we all quitting this one?
Really?
Wait, is it
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
everybody
shit.
just quit.
It's not the same
Automaton
one.
Deluxe.
It's still loading the next map for me, so I need to wait until that's done. All right.
I believe that
Start
you
the
can
game.
beat 20 people
It might work. We'll see.
who have no
It
means
said
to know which
the-
server I'm in right now.
The Deluxe had a better finger pad, which I thought was kind of important. So I wanted that. And it also has the output jack, so you can plug it into an amp.
Oh,
So I could actually run it through my pedals and stuff.
You play an electric automaton.
Well, it's already electric.
Tomotone.
How much are those?
It's about $60.
It's not
Yeah, but
that bad for
how
a
much are
delicious
they, though?
instrument.
well, they're very strange because it's like this touchpad and then a face.
Yeah, so the
And you
face, you
have
don't
to-
actually have to squeeze it. I thought you had to squeeze it, but it's just to make it not muffled.
Oh, I thought it manipulated the.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
I thought it was to cup the balls.
Wow.
We're waiting on
But, like-
and then
Robert and Nicholas.
you play the rest
Yeah,
of it.
it's still verifying.
How did I
So
get
this
in?
is it closed. Oh, right, I turned it off. And then open.
Oh God.
Sure is making some noise.
Look, if you play it along to a song, it sounds alright. I'm just making noises.
Now you're gonna get a melodica.
I
What
almost
song is your favorite
Dude,
to play?
I had to teach the melodica.
Really?
Yeah, or well, the pianica. When I was in Japan. There's like two. Yeah, there's two different companies.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's really.
that instrument sounds terrible.
Someone just gave me a little story in chat.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if it's true, but I want to believe. So he says, my boss's son has really smelly feet, and he had an equally smelly girlfriend. And when they had sex, his dad had to tear the wallpaper off the room because it had the stench that seeped into the walls.
Hey Rob, I got a story for you. It's me and,
Yeah.
and 3 of my closest friends and colleagues had a sweet lobby that is just missing one boy.
Fucking
It's
loading.
loading
Fucking
right
loading, bud.
Yo, it just said
Takes a
rules
long
changed
time.
like 1,000 times.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pick a
Hoppin
game.
might control this. He's an
Yeah,
admin.
he's an admin.
When you first started telling us to load, I was still finishing the race.
I'm just saying. I'm looking at. There's Isaac Baby. I was first in. It's not fair. Cobalt Streak, Flak Blag 7, 2 and 3.
I tell you what, I'm readying it up and I'm using a C tier car. How about that?
You know what? That's a good
That's
point.
how ready I am.
What the fuck?
He does have like 10,000 ping.
Yeah, I don't want to use
sometimes.
that car.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch cars now that
Yeah,
you
Ryan
switched
has
cars.
a million. The ping seems to be a little bit.
You got
exaggerated.
credit for having not switched cars, so let's switch them now.
Yeah, I'm switching them. This loads pretty well, actually, this time.
Did they make all this music just for this game, or is it actual music?
Oh, dude, you should mute that.
Actual music.
It's
can
definitely
hop in.
not actual music.
Oh.
I mean, like, I mean, it's made by musicians, but I wouldn't call it music.
That was also Sports Center, what you just did.
Do you think Hoppin plays on like a force feedback wheel?
Dude, I'm telling you.
So.
We get
Yo,
some
play it on
square
your your
footage.
hottest.
We get some square footage. I'm buying one of those F1 setups, dude, that pitches and yaws.
Dude, you refused to try it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to wait in line for 45 minutes to get in a nerd pod that have been fermenting all weekend with like the anus sweat of people from all over the United States of America.
Did it have a cushion?
It was like
I don't know.
a flight simulator that you like sat in,
Yeah.
and then it's suspended above the ground so it can like go up and down a little bit, and then they were playing Assetto Corsa.
Up and down.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Sean.
It was, dude. It looked incredible.
High octane F1 action right down your throat, Sean.
18 hot F1 boys
I don't like that at all.
It's Ram Ranch.
Oh, I gotcha.
coming at you.
Oh,
You sons of bitches.
Yeah, it drove me into a barrier, huh?
Excuse me.
Definitely. Oh my god, that one guy.
What do you mean?
Why does the reset take 7 seconds?
Tossed. For fairness.
I could have been in first.
We all could have been.
Oh, you bitch. I just used the Mario Kart shortcut. Don't make me reset.
In F1, it's illegal to pass.
It's because they're respectful boys.
Well, you can't change your trajectory more than
Yeah,
once.
you can only change your trajectory.
Oh, I'm sorry, Soapy. This is so rude. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck? I can't drive anymore.
I like there's like a meta game. There's people that have killed me over several weeks, and I remember your names. Handsome Pants, you're cool. You don't need like, no touching, not necessary. But like, who's this? Okay, I don't even recognize you. Innocent until proven guilty. But I'm telling you, if I see Bronze Boner, he's going over.
Bronze Boner's right behind me, and she sucked me as in first.
Nice.
She
Hey, what do
sucked
you guys
me.
think?
Oh, okay.
In the Venn
Dude.
diagram of racing video game players and racing sports fan watchers,
Yeah.
how big's that middle bubble?
People that like watching motorsports and also playing motorsport-based video games,
Correct.
like 95% in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't like
Nah.
watching motorsports. I like
Yeah, I
playing
don't like
racing
watching
games.
them, but I play them.
I was thinking of like, well, like for F1 specifically, it's like 100.
Those fucking nerds playing them video games.
For Mario
Give me
Kart,
some old school NASCAR.
Mario Kart is like 1, I'm sure.
Yeah. It might be just
Hate
the
Mario
one dude.
Kart.
No, Rob!
Yo, I also officially have a vendetta against these fucking robocalls.
I thought you were gonna say Vendetta, and I was like, I've never heard that described like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got robocalled. You know, this is the final notice
Yeah.
from
Oh,
CRA.
Dude, we're all fucking arrested. The whole country's gonna be in jail.
I'm
by
so
this time
mad
next
because
year.
it just cost me like 10 places in this video game on the internet.
I told you, like, whenever I get a call, I don't get anxious anymore because it's always a scam caller.
Mine asked me for Geneva and tells me they're about to put me in jail for student loans that I
Oh
owe.
yeah, dude, I don't know what happened. This year is like 100% financial scams on the phone.
Well, dude, I'm
Yeah.
mad because like our intercom system is not working in our building, right? So they call my phone all the time whenever we have a delivery.
Ah,
so
yeah,
I have
yeah.
to answer like every phone call because the postmen like have fucking random ass phone numbers like from Seattle and shit. And then So I answer the phone because it's like a 778 number, which is like
Right.
a,
That's
a
our
cell
area
phone number
code.
from the area, and it's like, I answer it and it's like,
Yeah, he doesn't want to do the voice, but they're always
fuck.
in Mandarin.
like, I don't know what you're saying to me, and then they're like, CRA, or
That's
it's the
our
horribly
IRS.
broken Robo voice.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys a story of me being really stupid?
Yeah.
So I was like 17, got my first credit card. My mom got me it. Had it connected to my bank account. Within like a week of having it, a number calls me and is like, "Hi, this is your bank. Whatever my bank was, and we need to verify that you have gotten this card. Can you please enter your credit card number?"
No.
Oh, right.
Pop it in, and then as soon as I end the call, I'm like, "Oh, I just got scammed." Within a minute, I call my mother. I'm like, "Hey, yeah, you're gonna have to cancel that."
The classic "Can I have your credit card number?" scam.
Yep.
I mean, damn.
I had
people,
AT&T call me, and they were like, "Oh, is this Robin?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, well, we've had somebody try to use your AT&T account to get another line installed. Did you approve this?" And I was like, "No."
That's a
Okay, well,
weird
can you give
scam.
us your AT&T 4-digit password? And I was like, "Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'll call back the official number. Thank you very much."
That's a very weird scam.
Yeah.
Trying to get your AT&T number.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I don't
add
know what they're
another
trying
line
to
on this
do.
guy's account and run it up.
Call someone long distance.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were going for there.
Well, did you see,
Dude,
like, in the Czech Republic, Vodafone is in hot water because these scammers took, like, something that, it's not a huge number. It was like 30 grand total. They scammed off of Vodafone consumers by just guessing their passwords.
Oh,
and then
no.
it turns out
Really?
that, like, oftentimes it was Vodafone workers that would just be like, yeah, you just say your password is 1234 for now, and then you can change it when you get home. So there's probably, like, at least 50% of Vodafone passwords in the Czech Republic were 1234.
Dude, that's like internet passwords. Like when last 2 times I had to have a technician come in here and like change the modem. I asked them to test them, like, "Oh, hey, can I change that password?" And they'll be like, "No, you're not allowed to change the password." You can change the password super easily.
Yeah.
And I see like half my family, like, "Oh, what's the Wi-Fi password?" "Oh, it's 69E745 capital B." Like, why do they do that to people?
I feel you.
Yeah, just make it 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I don't really get it either, because, like, if they want to have access to your stuff, they do anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are they benefit? They don't want you to mess it up and then need help?
I don't know.
Dude, I had, like, when I was living in Japan, I was like, I got my credit card stolen, my info stolen somehow.
But that's
And,
not possible because there's no crime there.
No, it was on the internet. Like, someone
Say
got
no
my number
more.
somehow through
Makes
some.
sense.
The
Yeah,
internet
you know,
is
payment system.
international.
And
Yeah.
I got a call from my my bank, and they're like, "Are your purchases?" I was like, "Well, what are they?" Like, "Well, someone ordered a cheeky takeout in the UK for $250." I was like, "Well, I've never been to the UK. I have no reason to order takeout, let alone $250 worth."
Who gets
Also
$250
thinking-
to take out?
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
that's what I was
sushi.
thinking as well. I was like, someone's like, "I got a credit card.
They
What
probably
am I gonna
returned it
do?
for
I'm gonna
cash.
order a fuck ton of pizza."
It's
That'll
actually
show
just
'em.
a sandwich and fries in London, so.
Wow.
Right, yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Robin's racing!
Damn it.
I did more damage to myself than
Yeah.
to you.
I don't
Am I
know who
from-
got me fucked up
Going in the
there.
direction it's pointed instead of sideways.
Ah!
Hey,
Pizza
hey!
for all my friends.
Out of curiosity, how was your guys' college campus food?
Never ate there.
Delicious.
Yeah, relatively bad.
Yeah.
Garbage.
They
unless I
had a
order
Chick-fil-A on our campus and a
You
Subway.
son of a
I
bitch.
hate you.
It's pretty incredible, actually.
University of Memphis. They had a really good Tiger cafeteria.
Oh, I've heard of it. It's,
Tiger.
They still
it's
Tiger?
Michelin starred, right?
Yeah.
Tiger.
5 stars.
We had,
5
like, a-
stars.
5 stars.
We had like a food card, you know, that you pay into or whatever.
Yeah.
You know. But here's the thing: there was one other restaurant on the campus, and it had real good sandwiches. Didn't take the card.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah.
Card's a scam.
The cafes sometimes aren't affiliated with the actual university. They're just like there.
Cash is king. They're laundering money.
Hell yeah.
But the university makes you put a certain amount of money on the card every semester.
Next thing they're gonna be making you go to class.
No, dude. I mean, you laugh about that, but my university took attendance.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
It's not good though.
Yeah,
it is good though.
I'm paying money. Let me fucking
You should
fail
be in
if I want to
class.
fail.
Look, here's
I agree, but I should fail on my own merit,
This
not
is
like.
shocking to you? I thought
I missed
everybody's
class.
pretty much did that.
No, I'm in agreement with Corey. I think it's silly that they take, because you know what? I don't get my money back if the teacher takes a day, which they did several times.
How does that have anything to do with them taking attendance, though?
Can I fail the
Because
teacher?
if I'm paying money and I have to be there, and this motherfucker, I pay money and he doesn't have to show up.
Because they're saying they want you to
That's true.
adhere to their academic standards.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
the
they're
thing
like
is, if you still get an A in the class by not showing up, what does it matter?
No, it's a sub-dom thing. They want you to completely...
Sub-dom thing.
They want you to be submissive to their academia.
I mean,
they
you're
just
right.
want you
They're
to-
just flexing.
I think they want to make you show up to class so that you have a higher chance to learn and do well.
No, they don't.
No,
care
I mean,
about
I
you.
understand, but I also think that, like, it shouldn't, like, my university was like, if you miss 4 classes, you fail. I'm like, dude, there's 2 a week.
Now, Ryan, you have to consider Occam's razor. Never attribute to not being evil what could be easily attributed to they're definitely evil on purpose.
Sorry. Well, dude, you know, I don't want to make this all about me being awesome. But, like, at the school I go to now, there's 12 lectures per class. And if you miss 2 of them, they automatically fail you. So, like, you know, land from Japan at, like, 7 a.m., take a nap, go to class that afternoon. Because I'm like, I want to learn, I don't want to fail.
No, I mean, I'm with you. I never missed class if I had, you know, the option to avoid it, but it bothered me when I was like, I was taking computer science class or some shit.
Prove it.
It was like a mandatory class. I can make a spreadsheet in Excel. And they, like, at one point in time, I went to, because I was like napping in the back of the class because it was like, to turn your PC on, push the power button, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, and I went to the teacher and I was like, do I have to show up to class if this is just like really dumb? He said, well, if you can turn in the assignments, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I,
See,
like,
there you go.
went home and
That's-
did the entire year's worth of assignments in like a week. And
See, when
like
that happened
showed
to
up,
me, they made me teach the other students.
for the class, and then just
They would-
breeze through the day.
So you're
They
paying
use
to work
me.
at that
Yeah,
point.
they would just use me as a fellow teacher in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the worst.
Finish the race.
Yeah, it's not, I agree. It wasn't computer science; it was just computer. You're right.
I still show up. Like, the lectures are like 3 hours. I still show up for the first day, even though it always starts with the same exact shit you've heard 100 times. It's like you had to take 8 classes before to take the 9th class. And they give you the lecture in the first 8 classes, and then they're like, hey, so if you steal your friend's homework and turn it in, that's cheating and you'll fail. And you're like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's no better use of anybody's time than going through this for the 5,000th time.
Told me to always skip the first day. I thought that was stupid.
Dude, I actually,
Well,
if you're
you
going to skip
kinda
any
should.
day, skip the first day.
The
No.
syllabus is stupid.
You need to know where you're all coming from the same day. It's important to meet the other students.
You gotta know what school supplies to get,
No,
like
I mean-
erasers and pens and a
It
binder.
puts you on the wrong foot from the very beginning. You should have the meet and greet with all the other students, know who they are, know what's going on. I mean, if they give you the syllabus, sometimes that's important. It's
mean, I
not
think
usually
you-
an important class, but it's useful to you.
You should go
the
to all of the classes, but if you're gonna skip one, you should skip the
Syllabus
first
day.
one.
Yeah.
No, I think you should skip one in the middle somewhere. You'll be less
Dude,
put off.
Yeah, skip the midterm.
You know what? Like,
Yeah.
in high school, they're always telling you, oh, hey, they're not going to let you get away with that in college.
Yeah, they do.
lied. They totally let you
Turns
get
out
away.
they're lying for their own benefit.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
It's like, it's just easy though. Like, all you have to do is like show up
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
and then like do the, anyway, Skribbl?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did
Ready to scribble.
Did any of you guys go to class, like, and have your fellow students get like
Late.
investigated for plagiarism?
Yeah, late.
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I had like there was like this big. Well, I say big. My school is very small, but like in one of my classes, we had to all write this research paper, and the teacher wasn't particularly good, so we all got like subjects that nobody knew anything about, right? And it was like, you know, no basis on our education, was just like write a paper for the sake of writing a paper. And you know, we all tried our best, you know, whatever, turn in our papers, and like a week later we get them back, and then like 3 or 4 kids get pulled into the office and like find that they get kicked out of class because they quote unquote plagiarized, because they Googled their research topic and then copied the first result from Google into their paper, and like I was like, dude, you gotta at least go like a couple inches deep.
That's some rookie shit, man. Or
that's all you gotta do, right?
You
you don't take the first one, you go a few deep, and then
you don't copy and paste. You change the words, go on
a little bit,
you know.
Yeah, the true academic dishonesty that everybody engages in is not properly citing your sources.
I hate
it's the only one I'll allow.
Horseshit so much.
Writing
that was MLA, not the other one.
It's in
Chicago. It's wrong.
It's in links, by the way. It's in links.
Yeah.
In high school, I did driver's ed, and they wanted me to write a paper on road rage, and I literally copy pasted like the 3 paragraphs of definition, changed a few of the sentences around, a couple of synonyms, got 100.
I think it's a really good use of your time in a driving class, is to make your students write an essay when they could be driving.
Yeah.
I just I'm picturing you like
don't do it. I was young and lazy, and I wanted to play Warcraft all night.
You're like standing outside of like a wrecked car, and you're like, "But I got 100 on the essay. I don't get it."
An erect car.
Did I say an erect?
No, you said wrecked. But
well, fair enough.
I think they wrote a note on it that was like, "You did great" or something.
This is as good as...
I felt really guilty afterwards.
Really?
Actually, I did.
Maybe they knew you copied it and they just wanted to make you feel that.
And the teacher was
like...
they
gave me a...
Teacher's like, yo, dude, it's driver's ed. Don't worry. Just keep your mouth shut or I'll get in trouble.
The first time I drove, they gave me like a D or something. Whoa. And I was like, what the hell? And they're like, oh, don't worry. You slowly work your way up a couple of points every time. And I ended up with like a 84 or something, and they never worked me up real good. And they made me drive on the interstate, which they said was like a rare thing. So I was like, for sure, I'm gonna get a B.
Does it give you like insurance breaks if you do well in driver's ed in high school?
You can take extra.
You get your license earlier.
You can take extra classes for defensive driving, and that'll give you a discount.
Okay.
That's when you take you get a baseball bat off the side of a motorcycle, right? And you smash the other.
It's a chain. It's a chain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mom's I don't think you were that jacked in that photo.
I don't know. I haven't seen myself with my shirt off in a while.
It's not a shirt.
What? It's not a shirt.
That is not what I would have imagined that to be, but okay.
Is a man who is also made of... Oh, it's... Yeah. It's a Legion of Doom, dude.
Yeah.
It's a fireman.
I just thought it was a football player.
With spike arms?
Well, he didn't have spikes then.
Yeah.
Shredder.
So in Canada, we didn't have driver's ed in school, at least at my school. But there's definitely... I think that's an okay thing to teach in school.
Really loud.
That seems like an appropriate thing. That's not a waste of your time.
Like making Nick's glowing armor.
I do like that.
I get that you can also do it like out of school, which is fine as well. I mean, that's how we did it, but...
Ours was both. We had a class during some periods, like once a week, and then we would have after-class driving.
To be honest,
after
I think
school.
If you did like a year of driver's ed, just combine like freshman and sophomore year math. Just do 2 years in 1 year. There you go. Now you know how to drive and you're good at math. It's just that simple. So I'm not much of a
Whoever said It
handyman.
was only a half a year.
I don't know how to draw this.
How much of a
I don't know
hand
what
job,
this is.
man?
In case you couldn't tell.
Is it a uterus?
Protoss?
It looks like a uterus.
Yeah,
It's
it
not a
definitely.
uterus.
This looks like something out of a biology textbook. It'd be like, the epithelium cross section.
Yeah, it's like a pore or something that a hair follicle would go into.
Yeah, it's like a
It is
sebaceous
not.
gland or something.
It is-
Professor
like you're
X-ray
really-
Cerebrus.
Cerebrus.
Cerebral, whatever the hell it is.
Isn't that
Cerebrus,
what-
the toilet dog.
Cerebrus.
That's from X-Men,
Three-headed
right?
dog.
It's the helmet that Jean-Luc Picard puts on.
Yeah, that's Cerebro.
Is this
I
a
think.
cul-de-sac?
Oh my god. I hate you.
Call us.
spelled
Oh,
it.
it's Sam.
I spelled it. I mean, that's, you could have drew the people fighting like a little earlier.
That's all right. My other two options were comedian and fireproof.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
Oh, no.
Well, fireproof
How the
is really easy. You just draw somebody who's not on fire.
fuck? How do you draw
He's proof to
comedian?
fire.
Put them on a stage and they're
Brick wall.
singing.
Oh,
Can
it's
I just-
Pikachu.
Can I just like do this?
Actually, wait, no, I know what this is.
Oh jeez, I'm
Oh
so sorry.
my lord!
I'm so
Yeah, I
sorry.
don't like that.
Sorry for everyone. I leaned in.
Is this Castaway?
You guessed the word already?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what that is already.
I have no idea. It kind of looks like a superhero.
It'll come together in a second.
Nope.
I only got a couple of seconds.
I'm with Cobalt. I think it's Soldier Bee.
Oh my god.
How is that?
That's Wolverine.
Oh my
That's
god.
what Wolverine
Hell,
looks like.
My Wolverine is very sick.
Hey, where these claws come from?
Gene!
I did a series for a while where I was
Oh.
drawing all my favorite game characters and superheroes in MS Paint, where it was like
Oh, okay.
intentionally as derpy as possible, and that was like a callback to that time in my life.
Rob's using his drawing pad.
Dude,
I
his
can
I
drawings are
am.
so good. every
That
time.
is so cheating.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm gonna buy one now.
It's more fun to use the drawing pad now. I used the mouse for years, though. Just want to say.
My rudimentary armor, and you're drawing
What
like
the
3D
fuck?
special CGI effects.
All right, look. Getting Wolverine is one thing. Getting whatever the fuck that is, how? He's holding a giant dick. It's
I
just-
lamed real hard.
No.
I looked over accidentally. Oh shit.
Fish cannon?
Shooting goldfish?
Is this Gungeon?
He's shooting the snack that smiled back?
Oh god. Borello? What the
What
fuck's a
type of gun, yeah?
Borello? Is it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
okay. Yeah, alright, that's
Why
right.
did the missile need a face?
And guess what, motherfuckers? Thanks to Corey, I had about 4 seconds to draw it. So I made some compromises. Okay.
So you added a face.
I had no time. I didn't get a chance to think.
Oh, what is this?
This is a tapestry.
I like it.
It's a
I
cracker.
like it so far. Oh, it's
a microchip.
This.
It's
No,
a
it's not
fucking macro chip.
Yeah, it is a microchip, dude. That's enormous.
Ooh.
Oh, he's the Grim Reaper.
It's like an enemy from Death Stranding. Is it?
He's peeing? It's
Wow, that's
peeing?
very gross.
That skull has dandruff.
That is also
Wait, wait.
not how that
Oh,
happens,
what?
Wait, what?
Nicholas.
Oh. Right. Forgot one is speech.
Oh my lord.
Oh, it's a dino.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I don't know how you managed to get that. Actually,
I mean, it is what it is.
do they have that many?
They just wrinkle and then they just drop a bunch of snow
No,
on
They
the
should,
ground.
they should only have 4 for some reason.
Why is it
Not-
Yeah,
dropping
that's the
into
problem.
void?
That's the
Utter.
problem.
Why does that dog have a giant udder, and why is it dropping its dandruff into the void?
I was real happy about it though.
Oh, on the pressure on the
Don't be
nipples.
jealous of my anti-drawing pad skills.
Well, there's too many nipples on the udder. I didn't get it.
I was like, I didn't like see udder. I don't know.
God.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Makes
all right,
perfect
fair
sense, actually.
enough. Excuse me.
Who lamed?
What? It is what it is.
He's right. Yeah, it's that.
Hey, Corey, I have an opinion that's going to make you mad. And I think
Ooh.
Nick might agree with me. Going
Okay.
Hungry by Temple of the Dog is kind of a horrible song.
Wow.
Nick?
Don't know.
You know, it's a one where Eddie, I was going to say Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Gordo.
Where Eddie Vedder goes, you know, right on my stealing bread from the... And then Chris Cornell in the background. Yeah, just in the background over and over. Going hungry. Yeah,
Oh,
like
God.
No,
for
so,
hours and hours.
I agree with you on a certain extent.
Okay.
It's definitely cheesy, but like, I still enjoy the song. I hate the context,
What's the context?
or like their message is just very like,
You mean the message of like 5 millionaires
Like-
singing about equality?
yeah. Even though I'm not sure if they were millionaires at that point,
Oh, they were a super group. They had to be millionaires at that point.
but it was very early on though.
Going hungry. I mean, I don't know. I was probably like not even born yet, so.
Where's the
Oh
beer?
my god, this is... Yeah, I'm here. No, let me type, you bitch.
Where's the
Oh my
beer?
God! It's.
Yeah.
I was like,
This
this is a judge. It's like a highly cursed judge.
That's pretty good.
Huh. Oh, it was recorded before Pearl Jam formed. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
It was, like, very
that's
early.
that song kind of owns actually. In
I
hindsight.
wonder who's drawing.
Yeah, right. The one with the brush strokes.
I mean, I could use my my mouse.
Dude, I like
You
it
have to
like
use-
this.
Do you have to use the drawing pad?
Don't
Is that
let these
mouth?
guys freak you out. I like it.
Are you selling this one for $5 a sketch?
Or is that, wait, is that Rob?
I was willing to take a
Oh, wait.
chance.
Is that? Is that?
Is it like the
Thursday.
mom from Spirited Away?
Wait, now it.
It's Bobby Hill when he's like 25.
That's so good. What? I don't understand. It's just a man. I think.
Just the man.
I like pregnant.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The joke's gonna come after you see the word later.
Oh, so when we don't get points.
Failure.
What? Wait, what?
As I drew
It was
myself.
a self-deprecating
Yes,
joke.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It was wrong.
Yeah, I will accept Todd from Detroit as well. That's a good answer too.
Oh
Yeah.
man. It was a man.
He was indeed a man. I am a man.
Can you prove it?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Hit up the DMs.
Oh,
What is going on?
I think that's an
Oh.
8-year-old samurai.
Is that?
I think
man,
it's
Is he blowing on a pipe?
he's a trash can hobo and he's
What is?
smoking the bong.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it Cinobeats?
What?
Lepra chain.
America,
Why
Oh,
is it
no.
none of these things?
not America.
is it William Wallace?
What is it if it's not any of those?
Look at the word, Nick.
He's
Oh, fuck off.
Oi?
he's
You're
Norwegian.
so close.
Oi?
He's
I'm
reverse
thinking-
Norwegian.
I'm thinking Australia. It was bag.
Oh, God damn it.
Me.
Why did I type that?
That may not be the Scottish flag in hindsight,
That is. Yeah, I don't think it is.
but the Scottish
The
flag,
Scottish flag
It's
is
the
an
inverse
X.
of that. It's
it
the
does
Yeah.
have blue
X.
and stripes. So,
It's blue
It
and white.
is, it's
It's-
dark
yeah.
blue and an X.
Yeah.
oh, the next is just a 45-degree stripe.
This is gonna be a little dark.
Nope.
It's pretty dark so far.
Oh no.
Nick.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Are you drawing Rob again?
Is he one step closer to the edge?
And I'm about to break.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is he falling in my skin?
Ooh!
Where are we dropping, boys?
Is it Wish? Oh,
Okay.
I
Does I want to be the guy reference?
It's pretty good.
I get it. No, it's an ancient Ray
Oh.
reference. Of the
Yeah.
olden years.
I'm going hungry.
It was
I
the
unironically
purple balls.
like the that song. I don't want to close my eyes.
Yeah, that's a very bad song as well.
Oh, I
I
know.
don't want to fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby.
And I know how to miss that.
Nine Tails.
What the fuck?
Oh, I get it.
Am I
I've
losing
seen a
it?
few of these.
Yeah, you are.
It's like a witch's hand.
We were just talking about Naruto the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Nine Tails. Tails. It's Tails. The
Yeah, I was just gonna
kid
draw
now.
tails from
That's a
Sonic
good
with a lot
ratio,
of-
dude. 4 tails,
lot of
1
tails.
butthole.
Some people would kill for that.
Somebody got the butt plug extension.
Mm.
You know, it's just
It's the
you get a butt
premium
plug
one.
hub. You know.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
come on.
fucking-
Yeah.
I don't know. We were doing typing race.
Like a butterfly man.
I don't. It's such a weird.
Alright, here we go. Draw us a Bob Ross painting for sailboat or something.
His mask goes around his mouth, right? It doesn't just stop at his lip.
No, his
Wolverine?
mouth is open.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a gap around where his chin and jaw would be.
Is this just lettuce?
No, it's what?
The moldy catcher's mitt?
That's fucking Master Chief, dude. Never mind.
What's this worm?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey, what's the name of the captain from Halo 1 where you reach into his chest and pull out the key? Remember?
Optimus Prime.
No.
Captain.
Remember?
Oh, you're thinking of in Resident
he's-
Evil 7, you reach down his throat and pull
No.
out the key.
See, I forgot.
Dude, I
it's
didn't
actually
see
his
that at
name is
all.
Keys. My mistake. The whole joke is ruined.
I was trying to draw like a poison apple. And
I didn't see that at all. I kept seeing fucking Slimer from the Ghostbusters, and, like too real version of him.
Oh, I like this. Oh, you like it
Wait,
less?
What is this?
I like it not very much now.
Yeah, this is.
Is that a red?
Someone's standing in it. She.
Okay, you
Standing
got
on someone's dick blood.
Okay, I like it again.
Someone's we gotta get them to the store, pick up a couple of, you know. Is that the Pope now?
No, it's a bulletkin. No, it's the Pope, actually. You're right. I thought it was one of those shotgun shell friends.
Oh.
Is this what I think it is? Oh my god.
I said the first.
You get it now?
Oh, it's still a really bad drawing, but it's so good.
I do
You
not.
guys are leaving the beards off everything.
Is a beard?
Yeah,
on
I
this
do
guy?
think you
There
could
you
have
go.
a beard here.
That's better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this at all.
The beardless Thor, the
No.
beardless Nutcracker.
Come on.
That's a nutcracker, buddy.
He's trying to draw a skater cracking his nuts.
It did
What?
look like somebody was skateboarding down a dude's jeans, which is why I stopped.
Yeah, that's what I liked.
It kind of looked like it was like someone getting their period through their pants, though.
Well, that's what it looked like at first, and then it
Yes,
was the gene grind.
And well, there was a tiny man stepping on this poor woman who has
Who's having her periods? It's a pretty bad day already.
publicly, yeah. And a tiny little man shows up.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know you're colorblind, but I don't know why the sink is red.
This is from Psycho.
Don't know why the sink is red. I can't get going hungry out of my head now.
Jesus Christ.
See,
It was
you
just the
think
color
maybe
I
it's a
was
good song.
on.
Yeah, maybe that song is actually great.
Bear with me.
Speaking of songs that are actually great, Spider-Man comes out tomorrow, and I'm really pumped.
You know.
Or we could all just beg Sony for a copy early.
I would like that. I don't think Sony's giving me a copy.
Blind as fuck.
What's that?
I just gotta like stop myself from playing Spider-Man on the Sunday stream and remember like how God of War went.
How did God of War go?
I mean, it
Should
was
wait a couple of weeks on that.
It was a great game, but I shouldn't have played it right when it came out.
Really? Why?
It was just frustrating for me and chat. Chat because of me and me because of chat.
Right.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like Twitch.
It was like really smooth when I did it. Nobody was like upset or anything. I was just having fun. Oh.
You gotta be kidding me. Are those cell phones in their hands?
Yeah.
No, they're trying to push up the tower. Someone's taking their picture from the
Oh.
wrong direction.
Well,
They're
they're...
the wrong direction,
I
but
thought they were using the Force.
Stop talking over this scene where Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy are gonna kiss for the first time. You don't respect pathos.
Yeah.
was Pathos a character in God of War?
That's actually pretty good.
Good joke. Yeah. Quality. I liked it. Oh, it's one of those angled football fields.
No, it's Quidditch.
Yeah.
That's fucking Wolverine, dude.
It's Wolverine.
Wait, what?
Someone just laughed and they were Yoda as well.
How would you have to go like, huh?
How does Yoda laugh?
What the fuck?
I mean,
So Wolverine is lifting.
oh, yeah. What? Nope.
Cobalt got it.
Cobalt's
shouldn't
thinking
have gotten
outside the
it.
box. Look at him go.
Oh, it reminds me of this comedy special.
Oh, is it just? Is this really one word? Yeah. Okay. Apparently it is.
That's all you get.
I did not know it was one word.
Oh. I don't. Zip line.
I don't like the thing when the
Oh,
robot
is he on his
imitates
claws?
our
Yeah, he's
voices.
flying on his claws.
Dude,
Those would break the zip line.
No,
fucked
it wouldn't.
with my brain.
It's made out of adamantium.
The zip line is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Strong as
It's
shit.
extruded from his own bones. Stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
I
I
like
really
this.
wish I could do a good Chris Cornell impression, but I guess I probably wouldn't be doing this shit job anymore if I could. So.
I'm going hungry.
So I just want to say, the green is not important to this.
Dude, this is so good.
Thank you.
Can I hire you to do art?
Yes.
Okay.
For free?
No. That's not what hiring means.
Well, for exposure.
Oh, right. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
You can expose yourself if you want. What is this?
It's really good.
Yeah, it's good, but what is it though?
Is it
Are those his
Hanukkah?
fingers, or is he looking at candles?
Dude, that's a
Well, if that's Hanukkah,
candelabra.
that's fucked up. That's his hand, dude.
Oh,
It's
is
a
he like
that's a
Killua?
candelabra.
And he can turn his fingers into claws?
Oh.
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 I would have drawn more, but I feel like you guys are getting restless, and
Dude.
I understand.
You know what would look nice between those hands?
Uh-huh.
Tits.
Some stolen bread from
Decadence.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Tits?
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of Dunkin' Donuts.
Krispy Kreme is better though.
Yeah.
Wait and see what he does with a yo-yo? Oh, I'd love to see that.
Does he put it in his butthole? And then
What?
pop?
Well, he probably
Dude.
pops it back out.
Yeah, right? We had the same thought. I'd
Yeah.
watch that video.
Wait.
That was amazing.
You yo it right up into your butt, and then you pop it.
Oh, man. Has anyone done that? I've seen people put baseballs in there.
Oh, that would be difficult, I think.
That would be amazing, though.
What the fuck?
I see. Perspective.
You got this?
Oh,
Perspective.
it's I know what it is.
I like it.
He's got no eyes.
I know what it
Now
is.
he's got guns.
Oh, okay, it's that.
It's Wanted Man?
What? It's not that. Oh,
Oh,
the other thing.
I see. Wow.
Why did I
Okay.
think it was the first one? That's
It's a
bad.
neck tattoo.
Oh, it's the man.
Jesus Christ. I was like, why did he focus so much on giving him gaps in his teeth? I was like, is he a hockey player? I don't get it. He's got no eyes.
Tarps off, boys.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Oh, your food's ready.
Is
Yeah,
that the
Zordon.
Kim Possible theme song? It's
Yeah, right. Yeah, all the, and Zordon saving the city, all that.
Need some teenagers with attitude.
Right. Yeah, all that stuff.
Ryan, you had the same thought.
Yeah, that's a
I was
metal,
like
dude.
about to type.
That's a toilet.
Now I'm very confused.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in this.
Oh, I like the white lines. Here's the driven snow.
I hate that sound, like a lot. It's a fucking car.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
What?
Oh. So
Is
a bunch
it
of
mowing
blood
people down?
No, a bunch of blood invaded the car.
yes.
Blood
The
invaders.
genius. That's all I got. I don't know.
Oh,
Take the hard
okay.
one.
Oh.
I think I got it. Yep, I did get it.
I mean, it's not good.
I have no idea.
That is
Pretty good.
very
Like,
difficult to make out.
Definitely, like, I just went through the list of things that are in a car.
I thought we were outside of the car, but we were inside of the car.
We're in the car, yeah.
It's perspective.
Perspective.
You know, when you sit on the car seat and you stand straight up and look down out the windshield, got the ground
It's
moving beneath
raining.
your feet.
It's just linked to the past cars. That's fine.
It's raining real hard.
I'm excited. The rain's coming my way. Oh, it's that purple cabbage when you cut it in half.
Is this beryllium?
Oh, it's a red onion,
That too.
Dude, that does look like a red onion.
right?
Put that between
You're like,
two slices
and
of
smoke it.
stolen bread. And...
Yeah. I'm in. I could go for a sandwich. I'm gonna get a sandwich tonight for dinner. Get a sandwich. Mm. Can I just say, I love sandwiches.
Of course.
They're great.
well, you said it.
You were baiting there for a second.
Of course.
Of course.
I have a cough drop in my mouth.
Of course.
Thank you, Cobalt.
For you.
Really? It's just...
Is it a man sucking up an ocean?
Oh, is it? All right, yeah, I feel stupid now.
Oh my god.
It was like, it's a red onion. I was like, well, no one tried to type that at all. All right.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah.
I will go so far as to say this is probably biased based on, where I grew up. But
Yeah.
if they were like, hey, you can only have one lunch for the rest of your life, I'd be
Oh,
like,
God damn it.
give me sandwiches.
Sandwiches, yeah, that seems rare.
I mean, it's a lot
Well,
of
I mean,
variety.
that's a lot of variety, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say like sushi if you want. There's a lot of variety.
I would say pizza. I can get my fruit.
I'd probably
my
take
meat,
pizza.
my veggies.
Dude, I would just take a sandwich and then argue that everything's a sandwich.
Yeah, just give me
Like-
2 slices of pizza.
Yeah, just give me some pasta inside some
Fold
bread,
it.
and then you can have anything. He's like,
Yeah,
give me some
absolutely.
sushi. Give me a sushi sandwich.
And then just throw the bread away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw the bread away. Throw the bread away. You guys like
Is that
peaches?
is that corn?
That's
Oh,
peaches.
I see. Yeah.
It's like his
Eating
Wolverine
on my
killing
sandwich
Big
like you
Bird?
wanna be hungry all the time. Check out my
Wolverine murders
crispy
Big
bread.
Bird.
It's fine all of the time.
Dude, that's pretty good.
Like cheese on a sandwich.
I'm into it.
Was this just bald?
How do you guys feel about cheese on sandwiches?
Like
is it
100% for it.
okay?
Yeah.
But here's
Why
my
are we
here's the
Who
follow-up
doesn't like
question.
that?
No, here's the follow-up to it. Is it a cheese every sandwich kind of situation?
There are probably some
Oh.
sandwiches I would not put cheese on, but they're in the minority.
Yeah, I think
Like,
you're
for
right.
example, a fish sandwich. This seems inappropriate to have a slice of cheese
Dude,
on it.
And yet they put it on at McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah, filet of fish.
Yeah, filet of
Default
fish,
with the
baby.
cheese.
I was
But
thinking of like a
tuna
tuna.
melt.
Hold the tartar.
Okay, But like a tuna melt with a cheese, that makes sense.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's down.
I don't know what this character looks like.
Parmesan crusted salmon.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
But like, what about a hummus sandwich?
Wait, it's not claw?
This is Birdo.
It's just a big fish.
Oh,
Candy with lips.
there's that game like
Wait, what?
That's him right there, dude.
That's him. I don't remember what this character looks like.
That is the spitting image.
Maybe I just don't know what this character is.
I think you're familiar. Movie made about $800 million.
That's what you think that looks like.
Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
the face when Nemo
Badass.
finds you.
If you
I'm like Shemp?
My lead is slipping away here.
I
Oh wait, it's slipped all the way.
slipped the lead away.
yeah. Nobody would fuck with Nemo if he looked like that. Is all I'm saying.
Damn, he's good. He's got a draw pad.
What
But he was still better than us before that. So,
What is that
to be
hair?
fair.
Is that Austin?
Is this the inside of a car?
Yeah, I think this might be the inside of a car.
I think it's like an invisible child, like a see-through child going to school.
Yeah, I don't like that.
This is where I might rub some people the wrong way.
This.
Oh man. Is it what I think it?
Wait.
All right. Okay, Ryan.
Oh
it's-
man.
It's not yellow.
Is that a raincoat?
Wait, what?
We talked about this today.
Oh, I
Oh,
get
did
it
you?
now.
I missed it.
I mean,
Where's a purple shirt? Not a yellow one.
I've never seen the show.
It's a very important function.
What's her name?
Swipe or no swipe?
Fuck! God damn it. Wow, that is a terrifying.
Wow. This
Is
one's
she?
really hard. I don't even
I like how she's looking through her hair.
have to
oh, they
take
use that in anime all the time.
Is she Mexican within the lore?
Dude, someone in chat said, in my country, Dora taught English. That's really cool. If, like, depending on the country you were, she taught a different language.
It's like Muzzy.
It's like Ubi, where they
I don't
just
like
put
that
the
this
No,
is
two-
it's like
two
Muzzy.
words.
You see, Wagabizi, Iswilajuvi.
What about Zaboomafoo?
I love Zaboomafoo.
Yeah, I like Zaboomafoo too.
He's a good guy.
What?
It's context, baby.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen the show. That's why when I drew the Mexican flag, I was like, I'm pretty sure she's not from Mexico, but she does speak Spanish.
Oh, I know what this is.
That explanation made your reasoning much worse.
How'd you
I
get
feel
the
like.
second one though?
Well, because I saw a pencil and then four
Four-letter
letters, and I went,
Oh,
what's a
that's
four-letter
case.
word that comes after pencil?
Crazy.
It's not gonna be like pencil ball.
Pencil dick.
Yeah, get a pencil dick. Why is the eraser black though? What's that about?
Cobalt is colorblind.
Also, he's erased too much. Eventually,
It erased a lot. Tried to
very
erase some
fair.
ink,
Right, yeah.
and then you try to like scrape it with your scissors
Oh, I
to get
hate
some
that.
and
eraser
then you
back.
light it on fire a little
Ugh, that's
Yeah,
the
don't do
worst.
that.
I like this hat though. This is a very good hat. Oh, I get it. Yeah. It's not a wizard.
Sorry, you need to try that again.
Is
that's
it a
wizard.
wizard's? That's a wizard.
That's a wizard, though.
Yay!
bit. It's a different type of wizard than you.
All right,
think.
that's really strange,
Oh.
though. That wizard and that word have the A in the same spot.
But do they have the Z in the same spot?
Correct. Yeah.
Probably in their bed, right?
Gandalf.
Hey.
You guys think you could do like a retelling of the Lord of the Rings films, but only using the characters can only say their own name?
So it's
Like-
they're
like Pokemon, yeah.
Boromir,
Yeah. Sam's like,
Frodo.
Samwise Gamgee? It's Michael Caine again.
plays it.
Yeah, he just called Michael Caine. Wait, it's who?
Schmeagol.
Peter Jackson,
Sean
Peter Jackson, Peter Jackson, Peter Jackson.
Sean Astin. This bit is us.
God damn it.
naming that.
That was Peter Jackson yelling at Michael Caine to get off the set.
Michael Caine.
Go back to the
Tangerine.
Italian job.
Tangerine.
Okay.
Never.
God damn.
Nice.
Why?
It was really
You
good.
haven't given up on me yet, Alfred. Never.
Crack.
It's not crack.
Could be crack. What is it?
No, it's not.
Wolverine playing soccer.
Oh, now we're talking. Ganmoff.
Yeah,
Thought
okay,
it
I'll
was
listen, yeah.
Crack pipe, but it's not.
Is it check? Is it the check house?
It's a whistle.
Oh, it's Coach Wolverine. Coach Logan.
You guys ever go to the Old Man Hogan subreddit?
No.
Oh.
It's an intersection of the Marvel story Old Man Logan, but instead of Wolverine, it's Hulk Hogan. It's not very active. Just
Hey, don't steal my bit, Rob.
This is actually really good.
Don't do it. No, the point is supposed to make him worse and worse as the show goes on.
All right, hold on.
I thought that was Bear. Wait, is that where I go Tetsuo or something? Like,
Kaneda.
yeah, I was gonna. I thought in my head there was like.
Oh my god, his nose.
No, the nose.
He's got a mustache. I like it.
The nose. Oh.
Yo, but this is actually the owl from Watchmen.
Is this?
It's Krusty the Clown.
You
Wolverine?
motherfucker. This is so disrespectful. You take an international hero that contributed so much to the world, and then you turn him into a friggin' nerd like Albert Einstein?
That's actually incredible.
It's Steinberg.
That's really good.
Do
Only
you
a
think
true artist
Einstein
can do
was
that.
fun to hang out with, or do you think he was just kind of like annoying to hang out with?
Apparently, he had quite a sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like those glasses. They don't have tops. Like a shell in a yolk.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah, good stuff. Still got 20 minutes.
Oh, we are on round 7. That's true.
Correct, yeah. You guys just want to cancel the show forever?
Nah,
Yeah, all right.
not yet.
I'm in.
Maybe 2020.
That's pretty close.
Ah, you're telling me.
Be out of a job in 2020. Sell Ular telephone.
This is this. What is this? What is this?
Oh, you know what it is? Is a good businessman.
I think it's Guy Fieri taking a
Wait,
call.
what? Why is he wearing a table?
Is this Neil Peart?
He's
Getty, you know that
Playing
new
the
sound
drum.
you've been looking for? Yeah, you
What?
you
Brought it.
100%. This is him right here. I still don't know why he's playing a bongo, but
He's wiping his ass, actually.
Oh, is it,
Oh, thank you.
how the fuck do you
bing, 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 bing,
this?
bing,
Okay.
bing, bing, bing.
I thought it was 2 C's because of the meme, but I guess it's not the meme. It's a real name.
I don't know how to spell his
Oh, he's
fucking
the
name,
devil.
goddammit.
Oh.
E-G.
He's the tail of Satan.
I don't
I'm
know
just
if that
gonna
was
write
enough
Facebook,
information.
but
Well, his full name is Iblis Shayatin.
I like how he has a no shirt, but he has a collar. There's a lot of stuff to like in that drawing.
I got real lazy after the collar. I was just like, fuck it, stick man.
Should have just drawn like a lizard person.
Dora
Yeah,
the
like-
Explorer. Nice.
The mustache explorer.
Oh,
God.
Dora loves them mustache rides.
oh
Nope.
no.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, that's hold on. Yeah, I got
Inigo
that.
Montoya.
You type much faster than I do.
I don't want to say it, but could you make his eyes a little larger?
Can't remember.
Well, he could have been. We don't know.
No, he's a skeleton.
Could have been what?
man.
Yeah, could have been what?
What's that guy's name? Can't remember his name.
You forgot his name?
Forgot his name. Oh, no, wrong guy. I was thinking. I was thinking of a different one. Are you still here? Yes. Just because I missed one?
Yeah, they're real strict.
They really are. It was like a year ago that the Skribbl dev showed up in the mega thread and were like, "Oh yeah, we're changing the Are You Here thing and adding a couple of things."
Lazy.
I think they lied. I think they're lying to us.
That's what happens, you
They're
know.
adding everything.
Saying they're taking us for a ride?
They are. Oh, dude! Speaking of developers being shady and silly, I mentioned this in the text chat last night. But the 2K Sports letter to the fans. Did you guys all see that?
No.
They basically
Yes.
were like, yeah, they were like, hey, we were trying to convince the Belgian gaming whatever the fuck. UGC. It was one of the things. It was one of the CONs. Anyway, and they're like, we're trying to convince them that our loot boxes are totally fair. And if you agree, send a letter to your conference. Just like, who the fuck is gonna call up their government and be like, I really love loot boxes, dude. Bring it in.
I thought it was free for sure. Free Willy.
Yeah,
Oh.
really.
Yo,
Caress
Corey,
him.
did you see that the Vancouver Canucks owners, the Aquilini brothers, have purchased an esports team for the Overwatch League to be played in Vancouver, British Columbia next year?
Sick.
Aquilini.
Maybe they'll bring the international back.
Oh, Aquilini. You guys like Jethro Tull?
Dude, Aquilini's my favorite water.
It's water and codeine. What could be better?
Yeah. Yeah. Aquilini.
Did you hear about the Overwatch guy that got put in jail?
Reinhardt?
No.
He did seem like there was something wrong with him, honestly.
More like a Black Widow, I would assume.
Uh-oh. Black Widow is not an Overwatch character.
Widowmaker.
Widowmaker, yeah.
I always call her Black Widow. I don't know why. Always.
Excuse me.
Wow, look at this.
Dude, this is super good.
I think.
Is this Smo? Smuff? This is Smuff, dude.
He's gonna draw the hat last.
Isn't it pronounced smog?
I was very close.
Oh.
Oh.
I have this magic card. It used to be worth $30. Now it's worth $4.
Jester's cap, man.
Dude, I love
Yep.
when I loved when this lady danced in Star Wars.
Oh, the Twi'lek. He's talking about the Twi'lek.
That's where she's from. He's actually Kawaki and Monkey Lizard.
I hate that you know that.
Vomit. Oh, crap.
Oh, dude, weed.
It's Homer smoking weed?
How is that not Doobie?
He's got question eyes.
Cheats.
But his emails?
I was gonna make that joke, but then I figured, hey, it's probably too low hanging fruit. Oh,
Homery.
it's a dark story that you've just told in this drawing.
But he's dyslexic. Can't read.
Hi, so I hit.
What?
Do you? 600
Hundreds?
seconds? Are we being indoctrinated into your cult right now? Like, what's
Is that a timeout? What is this?
Cactus.
I
Are
think
you
he's making us
inviting me-
feel like the character.
so like salvia?
Yeah,
There
you got
get
it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
overlays, please.
I
Overlays.
don't
over
think
this,
I don't think you smoke a salvia joint.
Yeah. Doesn't it like paralyze you for like
Fuck, man. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Did Homer do peyote?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in that episode at the chili cook-off.
I thought you were inviting me to your local punk band show.
Oh, come on. Is this the meta now?
Yeah, and you're gonna have Homer smoking doobs now. Oh, it's Wolverine Homer!
How about Wolverine smoking Homer?
Buddy's Dick Slat.
The perfect word.
You said the word wrong.
Yeah, but it's the perfect word to get wrong. Oh, Wolverine's known for his big black tongue.
No, he's dyslexic. It's kids.
His mask wasn't long enough. He's always got that stubble too.
Wolverine's sad because he's got a black tongue.
What is this?
Want some red in there? We can do it.
That's not red cobalt.
Wolverine crying and being...
What?
Is it also drug related?
Oh, it's a big box dick.
Wait,
Oh,
what? What?
It's a man with 6 fingers. Dude, that's the guy who killed Inigo Montoya's father.
And a rippling muscle.
How's it not dicks?
D-I-C. Oh, yeah, the letters all make sense.
Dizzy?
Okay, yeah.
How the fuck did anybody get that?
He's got the swirls above his head. And he got punched.
What is the super
Wait, who
villain
gets the word?
punching
Was
at
it
him?
Juggernaut.
I got it.
Yeah. That's an anime thing, right? The swirly head thing.
I mean, kind of, but also it's just kind of
Just
common
the-
sense.
Universal dizzy thing, I thought.
I'm still here, game.
You ever see that movie?
Game?
Bob
The
Dylan?
Game
still
with
here?
Michael Douglas? Yes, The Game is
I haven't seen it. It's directed by David Fincher, though, right?
It is directed by... It's one of his less good movies. But I like it.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
It looks delicious.
Does it? This is like the universal sign for
No.
poisons.
Yeah.
Looks
Dude,
delicious.
Mario's tripping balls.
I think
all
of
game.
power-ups when I think about mushrooms.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a life up.
Plus.
Plus
Plus.
Cloud.
Dissidia.
Mm.
No, Super Smash Brothers. They added Cloud.
Yes,
Zombies are
N
trying
blank
to eat
blank
mushrooms
E.
plus clouds.
you son of a bitch.
Is it?
It's a mushroom cloud.
Oh!
Oh, mushroom cloud.
I figured it was too easy of a word.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
make us work for giving
Really?
you those points.
Come on.
Batman.
Come on!
Oh, it's this one.
There's only 3 men.
Wait, what? Oh, I put an equal sign.
Oh,
How
you
dare you make me dash it?
I put Pan Man.
It's Wolverine Man.
Wait, what? Do you have to put the? Do you have to type the?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Oh my god! But it already gives you it.
You have to type other letters when they give them to you, too.
Yeah, but it starts with it.
Oh, this is a name. 100%. Bill
O'Reilly.
Fox.
My favorite.
Fred Pussy.
Durst.
Emin M.
I almost typed
Oh, I
Fred
really
Durst.
thought it was Fred Durst.
Jack.
Lion.
Really? You
Yeah.
got that.
How? I hate your brain. It's the kid from Recess.
That's me.
Scum doesn't fit.
Why are you making my wrist do that?
Sass Daddy.
So, you know.
What's he holding? Okay, it's a mic.
Hey!
Ban. Yeah.
Just the nip.
All right, so when Ryan said it's a name, I completely just was looking for names the entire time.
Me too. This one's an aquatic animal.
Is the diss track coming out soon?
Nope.
Oh.
I bet you it's a. Nope. It's not a platypus. Is it a water buffalo?
This is the diarrhea from Scum.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah,
What?
that frightens me.
Is this?
It's an evil
Oh.
cat demon.
Angora rabbit?
I highly doubt it's Angora rabbit.
Is it a jackal? Is it Tomo?
Oh, is it Tomo? There's too many letters.
It's cursed Tomo.
It kind of looks like Tomo, though.
It's cursed Tomo, dude.
What's he sitting on? Let's see.
Give him a Wolverine mask.
Is he in a box?
What is happening?
He's in some kind of capsule.
Yeah, this is horrifying.
They've trapped him in a capsule.
Why'd they do that to poor
Is it
Tomo?
It's like a mausoleum, I guess.
Dominoes. You're feeding him?
He's gonna be eaten by a domino.
What?
Why was it Dominoes?
It didn't seem like you were gonna get chinchilla, so I just kind of went with it.
Alright,
That isn't really what chinchillas look like.
That's
I
not-
haven't seen I haven't been in
Not at all.
4th grade in like 22 years. I don't know what a chinchilla looks
Oh
like.
my god.
I
That
drew
was terrible.
Bunnicula and nobody bit.
I thought you were drawing Tomo's like the new Tomo picture.
That is a hat. Ooh, it's maybe a
That-
dick now.
That's also just got a butthole.
It's
Is-
smoking.
It's like a bean
Wait, what?
cooking itself.
he's pouring salt on his
I am gonna be tasty.
mouth bean.
I kind of like this guy.
Oh,
my god. Cobalt.
What?
This is really good once you got it.
Oh, yep, I get it now.
Oh, dude, he's got forceps.
That's
Yeah.
also the inverse
Oh,
of his arm.
Look, y'all got it. Okay.
his forearms are the big part.
it looks
He's
like
got an
they're just
eggplant for a head.
fat flaps being shoved into the shirt.
Oh man, this is one where I wish I could draw.
That's what spinach will do to you. Could have drawn some chicken.
Can you imagine that if your whole arm was just made up of like foreskin, and you could like pile it
no.
back,
I don't
just
wanna-
like pile it back and get to your real arm, or push it forward and have a winter coat?
What?
I don't like that at all. No, that doesn't.
You'd
don't
have to
like that.
clean between the folds every day.
Yeah, I don't
Or
like
you
that.
get skin schmeg.
Yeah, it might be worth it.
Yeah, all right.
Praise Helix.
Yeah, praise Helix.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
did you know that fucking Twitch Plays Pokemon was like 4 years ago now?
Wow.
That's
yeah,
okay.
we're really old. It's fine.
You're old.
Really?
Yeah, we're old. We're getting up there, man.
What kind of ocean life are we talking about?
Ah. One day,
Oh.
Rob, you'll reach the point. You're probably like a year away, where like 4 years means like literally nothing.
Damn it.
Oh, it's already there.
Like
Yeah.
the fact that something happened 4 years ago, I'm like,
It was basically like yesterday.
yeah, you know, like new year, new me. That
Yeah.
stops eventually.
Aren't you guys like 2
You know
years
why that
different?
is? Yeah. You know why that is actually?
Mm.
It's so like when you're 5, a year does feel
Oh,
longer.
yeah, it's 20% of your
You
life.
have less time,
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
perspective-wise.
This Wolverine.
It's always Wolverine, man.
Everything going okay over there?
His lighters.
I'm
Either
not
he's
sure.
smoking,
What are you talking about? Lighters?
either he's
I'm not sure
smoking.
what you mean.
Alpaca Troll has left, by the way.
Yeah, that was my bad. There, it said, "Are you here?" and I didn't say yes, and it kicked me.
He's either smoking an entire pack of cigarettes,
Is that
Same
oh
time,
my God,
or
why
his
is-
lighter didn't work.
Why is he eating this?
What is that?
Don't want to
Is
get
that
scurvy,
broccoli?
Bob.
Oh,
I thought he was flipping me off for a second
No, I was gonna draw a coconut, and he was gonna put the lime in the coconut.
and shake it all up.
Well, he's gonna stir it with his claw because he uses his claw for all the drawings.
I like that. I don't smoke. What are you talking?
I like that he's presenting all the concepts, like his Wolverine is our tour guide for all the words.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
It's funny that we have had a Wolverine meme. Me and Jess the other night watched The Wolverine.
Yeah, the Japanese one.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yep.
It's very, very terrible. Which is a shame. Because I really like Hugh Jackman, actually.
Oh,
Hey, babe. Sketty?
no.
For the sketty.
What?
And mac and cheesies.
The Norwegian
Yummy.
ice volcano. Oh, it's
Thank
Are these common there?
Oh. So Nick was right. He just spelled it wrong.
Yeah. Sir.
Geyser. Geyser. Geyser.
Oh.
I've got a good option, but this is like way more fun to draw, so I'm gonna draw this.
Yeah, Iceland has active geysers. Read a book
I didn't know
sometime about Icelandic geography.
I've never seen a geyser. I want to see one.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, honestly.
Why?
It was like a hole in the ground, and then like
I found.
once every half hour, it kind of goes like, and then you're like, that's boiling water.
That's cool as shit. I've never seen that before. I want to see boiling water shoot out of the earth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dr. Seuss.
It's Walrus Man.
That is a walrus man.
Dr.
Is that
Zayas?
Jamie Heineman?
Oh my god, it might be Jamie Heineman.
Is it Jamie Heineman's Hyman?
Well, we've only ever seen his butthole.
No, that's the other guy.
Yo, this is Caesar from the first Planet of the Apes movie where he goes,
I don't
no!
mind busting myths
This guy always sponsors part of GDQ.
from the mouth of hypocrite.
Oh, there we go.
Meth?
Oh.
Yeah, meth.
Got it.
I still have no
I
idea.
don't get it either.
You
Yeah.
have 2 of the 4 letters.
It's easy with the letters.
Oh, it's a Yeti. Oh, the
Yeah,
mountain.
See, I've never seen them before, so.
You ever saw
Missing
Yeti?
out.
They got big
No.
ears and they're good
They're
time.
quite large.
They eat snow.
Look
They
like
eat
Ron
snow?
Perlman.
Yeah, that's how they survive.
Just eat a ton of
Seems
snow.
unhealthy,
Bunch of
honestly.
snow, yeah.
Which is why if you're ever surviving in an Arctic wasteland, you should eat a ton of snow. There's a
Just
lot
a
of
bunch of snow,
nutrients.
That is a tiny lady.
And make sure when you're walking up a mountain to spit so you know where the ground is. You know?
Yeah.
Very important.
What?
If you don't spit, you won't know where the ground is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the spit tells you where gravity is.
Those hips.
Right, yeah.
They don't lie. She's got horse riding hips.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah.
Oh.
Height faster than me. I like how you made sure to give her big old tits.
That's part of the dress.
There are
They have
male
to be
fairies in Lower.
I don't want to do Tinkerbell just justice.
She's wearing nothing else.
It's just.
That's right. Dropping the knowledge bomb.
I just like that sentence in general.
Yes, I like it.
You like
Yes.
my anime? Hentai?
That's a mushroom.
No, that's a man with one of those swirly beard
Yeah.
mustaches.
A lizard.
Oh, it's a
It's-
hay guy. It's one of those hay.
Is he-
What are those
hay.
hay people called?
It's Billy.
rednecks.
Americans.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm in the South too.
Hmm.
As we're in a,
We go
is it
mudding
just,
on our dirt bikes.
dirt bikes.
Our dirt backs.
Oh,
We can pull that there stump out the ground with our 4-wheelers.
I mean that's pretty cool to get a stump out of the ground. It's not easy.
there's a pig, but there's also a J.
J,
Elijah.
Yeah, that really.
J, and pig just don't comport.
I love how you said Elijah and you typed Eli Hag.
There we go.
Oh, it's.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Do a little bitty.
Squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
That's a terrifying movie.
You guys ever see the video of the guys who shot the dude's TV because he betted on the Saints beating the Redskins or losing
I
to the
did
Redskins?
not know.
He bet it on the Saints.
He bet his TV on a football game, and then his friends came over and shot it with
shot it.
M16s.
Jesus.
Sounds cool.
Wow. All right.
Let me
Really
guess.
into football.
Was it in Canada?
And people like literally, it was an endless parade of people showing up, getting out of the driver's seat of their trucks with an open beer in their hands and being like, "Who dat?" Yes, this is. I don't know. This is okay.
Yes. It's our country.
This was like 5 years ago.
I
This-
bet you can't shoot me through this Bible.
This was 10 years ago at
Dude.
the very least. But
Corey, you joke. You know that happened. There's a YouTube. Oh,
that
that's
was-
what you're
yeah.
referencing. Yeah.
So it was a
Fair
self.
enough.
Yeah, it's a reference.
this is an
The
alien.
double claw.
Is he wishing us peace?
No, he's just making some spaghetti. He needs the thing to twirl the pasta
What?
on.
Take me to your freaking dealer, pup. Wait, what? Now those look like forceps.
His head is Jibanyan.
Yeah, I don't know what words.
It is Logan Scissorhands.
High bolt.
It's Logan Scissorstein. Is it Logan Scissors?
Oh my god.
Is that a Terminator 2 hand? Is that what's happening there?
I don't know.
It looks like a compass.
R2D2's on the show now.
That is.
That's either
What the
Peppy or King K.
fuck?
Rool.
What the fuck just happened to his neck?
I don't know if that's his neck.
What happened?
Whoa.
What does that look like?
Oh,
Oh.
my god, Ryan, this is a meme off the bat. Oh my god.
Is this a Donald Duck? Is this what's happening? Is it? Wait.
Oh
is it
my
fucking?
god.
Oh my god, Ryan.
What?
What if? Why are there so many
Hey, you got it.
songs about rainbows?
Nobody's ever seen his feet.
I like that. Yes, his name is Kramut.
Is Kermit gay?
Why don't we take some time to prepare our channel?
Perfect
Let's start with Corey because he's here. Hello.
Hi, yes, my name is Corey. Twitch.tv/FlackBlag. Streaming every night from around 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Doing some bounties.
Nice.
Got another one tonight for
Oh,
Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Come on by if you
Oh,
want some
yeah.
hot strategy action. And Isaac and Gudvin.
it's twitch.tv/dashboard/ no, all bounties have been clean. Make sure.
Yeah, but come on, hang out. Let's go.
What did you do that made them give you all the bounties?
He said
It's
yes
called-
to everything on the survey.
It's also called having no viewers, so they don't have to pay me very much.
got a bounty.
How about you, Robert?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob, also known as Alpaca Patrol. You can find me at Alpaca Patrol everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Also discord.gg/Alpaca Patrol. On Twitch, I stream video games. Sometimes I stream myself watching video games. Sometimes I stream myself watching movies, which is what we do every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come by this Saturday when we're going to watch a movie. Also, tomorrow Spider-Man comes out, and I'm going to play the shit out of it. And I'll
Let's
probably
go.
give you a little tour around New York City a little bit, because I like doing it. Fun time.
I don't think they have the whole thing.
They don't. It seems like they just cut off at Harlem, which is
It looked like a very small Manhattan from what I could see.
What
Well,
I want to know
it seems to go to like 110th Street, and that's it.
is,
Uh,
will Rob be able to find that pizza place?
Or
a-
pizza place.
the
Oh, the
one
one
that you tried to walk Ryan to in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I don't like
Look,
Jake
you-
very much.
you put some very difficult requirements on. That's all I'm saying.
I want food.
It's 2 a.m. in the financial district on a Tuesday. Let's go get some food.
City.
I don't fucking know.
City that never sleeps.
All I'm gonna say is, based on that story, it didn't sound like the pizza place was in the financial district. It
Yeah, we had
sounded
to walk to Greenwich Village.
like quite a ways out.
You, Cobalt.
Hey, I'm gonna be eating macaroni and cheese for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Then I'm doing Terraria, Calamity Mod, Expert, Medium Core, Revengeance.
What?
Wow.
Is that another Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah,
Is that
let that sink in.
the
real
next
quick.
Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, I will play that. Definitely. But that's about it. I'm Cobalt Shriek. I'm here every Thursday. I like to draw weird pictures.
Yeah.
And thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here. How about you, Nicholas?
Hey everybody, I have an automaton now, so I'll play Mega Man music sometimes. You can follow me here on twitch.tv/RonckleySmile. I'll be on movie night with Rob, and tomorrow we're going to do our first community game night, as well as play through Put Anna, which I know you've been very excited to see, because mini PUBG, right? How can that be wrong?
Mm-hmm, of course.
So follow me on Twitter, @RonckleySmile, for details on when that'll be.
Cool. I'm going to hang up on y'all.
Okay, but before you go, football's back on.
Yeah. But I'm not going to watch it because
sure
of the
you
whole kneeling thing.
Oh, right, in MX60. Yeah, you do hate social justice.
Yes. I just think like they should be...
Jesus
I just think they should be grateful about,
Right.
you know, the troops and et cetera.
That's right.
Hate
I get
social
that.
justice.
Jesus.
And many U.S. Americans don't even have maps, and
And therefore, and
such as the South Africa and so on. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up on you guys. I like that. I like that. Wham, wham. Kate and I and other people are going live, and we're gonna play Scythe, the board game, on her channel, twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Please, Lord, if you have ever played the game Scythe, help us, because I don't think anyone involved has played it, and we could use... You played it? You all played the tutorial? Wow, okay. Well, either way, still, come on by, twitch.tv/lovelymomo. We're going to play some Scythe. First, I'm going to read out many names. I'll be back. I won't be live tomorrow. And I won't be live Saturday, but I'll be live Sunday playing something. I don't know, maybe I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do tomorrow. I guess I could record some things tomorrow because I wasn't, or maybe, I don't know. I don't want to promise anything, but we'll see. If I do something tomorrow, it'll be like a small Tuesday-ish stream where it would be like, you know, playing some things. I don't want to go live with Spider-Man tomorrow. Everyone's going to be live playing Spider-Man tomorrow, and then 3 days from now, the backlash will start. But I don't think it's actually that good. It's a little shallow, and then you get the idea. Anyway, yeah, my Tuesday streams have been 8 hours, but we already did the Unity stuff on Tuesday, you jokers. All right, St. Genius, Bad Motel, Mad Dog Morris, Death of Me, Panda Battalion gifted out just like an absurd amount here. Here we go. Bread House Network, Felix, Junior Jabba, Days Hero, Ogum Wait, Jongle 5, Everyone in China, Emperor Derp, Kyo Esk Sport, That One Arches, Mr. Curtin, Holy Schnikes, Scoot Senpai, Big Sloppy Titties, A Neck Doll, Fachiwa, Fen, Tim of the USK, he is Tim of the USK, he is Tim. Man Ultimate, those were all from Panda Battalion. Thank you. It's Not Web, Omega 575, Kaisenhub, Kaldoror, Last King of Denmark, It's Just Wolf, Lupazor, Britannaluski, Savas 90, Old Freezer, Belgaroff, Sinful LP, Mystery Mister, Bebits, Universums, Hans 1, Hogeljager, Sotseer, Albino Bear, Tina Shoe, Alotus, Fuchsa, Rar Bang, Silent Mollusk. Dude, there's a Mega Thread comment on Nightbot now. That's so good. Yeah, go to the Mega Thread and say positive things. It makes me feel better. Irish Bucks fan. Thanatos Rawl. Aqueous Blackfire. Bushnell 28. Hamilton Matt. Erazor 92. Face Off 103. Joe Blow Forever. Drew Bud. Saint Thorax. Hoog 78. Groxer. Tapai Mirror. Rickning. Buttload of Butts. Singed R34. Ian Oatmeal. I Cool. Nah, I Cool too. You don't hear me bragging about it. Slap Casserole. And Tisto. Brunost Boy. Swiggy 69. Saint Refi. Vexchev. What's up? Delicious Jammy. MMA Kleine. Prussian Steel. Sad Udon Girl. Altheon. KFF Paradiso, Vexchev, with subs to Yuvalpaz11 and Danadox. Agile David gifted a sub to Matin RS, I think. I'm familiar with the RuneScape community, of course. Quiet Assassin 16, Darkness CT, Indiehead, Grim Galactus, Zach Mac 98, JJack 654. Why Did I Get Banned? DJ Mushroom 3, Fenmio, The Yato God, Kangaroosta, Lost Prussian, Daikond, Mr. Funky Lizard, Salpingitis, Maverick M, Maverick RN, The Prime Rib, Condors for Life, Silp, Duck My Sick 478, First Name Basis, Kawa, Breederaz, Jordan Millward 1, Elusagirl, a Tomless Adam, or a Adamless Adam, I guess. Frozen Yak Man, Concrete Entree gifted subs to Onryu, Mayday Trauma, Sinful, Death Machine, Doggerbog, thank you very much, Kezu22, Samuel IN, Warglethorpe, Tepish, Monk Plays Games, Soriku 13, Darth Shut Up 2, Baron Javelin, Meme Man 420XX, Ginger Archer, Generic Carrot, Game Shoes, Sporty Mort, Stealthy Slith, A Real Potato, Bowfrack, Rio Basty, Sparkbot, Yavin 5, Willard, Nakunes DW, Bears 1130, Ori Voyer, Dream Team FTW, Anadram, S Frenchie 09, Green Wawerna, Crispy Games 123, Mozart D Minor, Danger Zone 25, Big Red 738, Evilas, Outlaw Mark, Mr. Wolfstein, Seafree gifted a sub to Neo Kotex, The Almighty Jeeb, Silent XX, Ben Skull TW, and Jotun Von Doom, Gaza Matrix, Bacon Dragon 00, Lexington Badger, Joe Bozich, Claire T, Jim Puff, Crowdster, Hayarden, Unused Bot, Silent Tyrant, Soulguard, Alex Timo, Evil React, Samuel IN gifted a sub to Axel FTV, Herman667, Dium, Almurky, and the Drake D. Directed Force, KFF Paradiso, NL. What kind of Kanaka bro do you usually get? Sourdough Rye. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making it after watching that ad block. I'm going to be live with Kate, twitch.tv/lovelymomo. See you over there. Help me learn how to play Scythe so I don't come in last. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!